KC Miners welcome you in at 93.7 at KKRL tonight as we kick off Week 4 of the high school football season. The Audubon Wheelers going to travel to Fort Dodge to take on St-Edmond's Catholic, the Catholic school here into Fort Dodge for 8-man District 9. Audubon won this matchup a year ago, 66-48. The Wheelers come in 3-0, and depending on what poll you look at, they're all the way up to 3, as low as 6. So a very good football game going to be on tap here tonight on 93.7 at KKRL. We are in the Gatorade broadcast booth. The Gatorade is distributed by Pepsi Beverages. There in Care helps athletes refuel, recover, and perform. Also in your Mackey Motors Tailgate. The Tailgate Show, again, brought to you by Mackey Motors in Lake City, recipient of that GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running together. Let's drive at a Mackey Motors in Lake City and at MackeyMotors.com. We'll bring in my broadcast partner tonight. Joining me here on the KKRL, Randy Spees, very good, long-time Audubon-known resident, going to be joining me here tonight for tonight's broadcast. And what are some of the big keys you've seen tonight? We got to watch warm-ups a little bit. St. Ed's looks like the team that's going to be waiting for that big play to lurk. So Audubon's defense really need to tackle in space tonight, I feel like.
Yeah, it's a beautiful night in Fort Dodge, Iowa. A little warm, but I think as the sun goes down, it's going to cool off a little bit, and it's going to be a beautiful night. But, yeah, as far as the keys, it appears that Fort Dodge St. Edmunds is a big, very explosive team. They score on big plays. I think last week they scored on 2 pick sixes, a kickoff return, a punt block return, and several one-play drives. So I think the key for Audubon is to play field position game, make the Gales drive the field in 10, 12 plays. If Audubon can do that, I think it would be pretty successful.
Again, mentioned Audubon comes into today's ball game at 3-0. They beat Cam in Week 1 at 38-20. Cam came in as a preseason top 3 team. Ended up picking up the first district win in Week 2 over Colonesco, 44-8, and then it beat Exira last week, EHK, in a non-district game, 72-0. And Randy, it seems like the offense for Audubon's kind of got it picked up each week and gotten started a little bit faster.
Yeah, it's the old adage, it get better every week, and I think the Wheelers have done that. Coach Burks does an awesome job of preparing his team week to week, and I know he has a good scouting report for this week, and he feels pretty good.
We will run you through those starters real quick. We do not have starters for St. Ed's. We reached out to their coaches multiple times this week, and we're unable to get starters for those games, but I think they're going to do the national anthem real quick, so we might go ahead, step away. We'll give you starters when we return back in 2 minutes here on a 93.7 at KKRL.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, Ref!
That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
At Audubon County Memorial Hospital and Clinics, their mission is to deliver excellence with quality and compassion to everyone they serve. From their primary care providers and emergency services to their outpatient specialists and rehab department, they're here for you. They're also proud of the local heroes, the Audubon Wheelers athletes. Keep shining, Wheelers. Audubon County Memorial Hospital and Clinic. Your health, their commitment.
take a break for the national anthem. They are yet to do that so far, so we'll be back with starting lineups and kickoff coming back in 2 minutes here on 93.7 KKRL.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Audubon Wheelers good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-563-9584. That's 563-9584. Good luck, Wheelers, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
Hey, sports fans, R&J Wagner Trucking, the top name in expedited transportation since 2002, is cheering on the Audubon Wheelers. With their cutting-edge equipment and expert team, R&J Wagner handles all your liquid bulk needs with unbeatable reliability. They're proud to support our local schools and wish the best of luck to all the athletic teams.
Go Wheelers!
From everybody at R&J Wagner Trucking, we're behind you all the way.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, Ref.
That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
Anthem just wrapping up here on 93.7 KKRL. Casey Miners, Randy Spees tonight with you, bringing the Audubon Wheeler football. We will give you the starting lineups now for the Audubon Wheelers. As I mentioned before we went to break, we did not get any starters for the week from Fort Dodge St. Edmunds, but we'll give you Audubon starters for this 8-man District 9 matchup tonight. At quarterback, starting for the Wheelers is Carson Wessel. The running back will be Aaron Olson, a senior. Along the offensive line, as well as both the tight ends. At tight end, Logan Stetzel, a senior. The left guard today will be Colton Hansen, a senior. The center will be Clay Van Arman, a sophomore. The right guard will be Sullivan McLean, a junior. And then the other tight end today for the Audubon Wheelers will be Brody Weber, a junior. The wide receiver for Audubon is Austin Christensen, a junior, and a big play threat, Randy, waiting to happen in the passing game for the Wheelers. Christensen's been a nice addition to this offense.
Yeah, the Wheelers have kind of evolved this year. Moving Carson Wessel to quarterback really helped balance the offense out a little bit. We can throw the ball a little bit now. And, yeah, we got some weapons there, some big bodies that can catch the ball.
And you mentioned Wessel moving over to quarterback. Aaron Olson now moving to running back, filling the shoes of Evan Alt. And Aaron's done a nice job, I think, at the last 2 weeks, really setting up, touchdowns with the big plays in the ground game from him.
Yeah, I think it was a bit of an adjustment for Aaron Olson from playing quarterback for so many years. And he still takes some snaps here and there. Coach Burks has different packages where Aaron will take some snaps, and even Carter Obenmeyer will take some snaps. But Carson Wessel is the main quarterback, and he's a big kid, too, that can see over the line and is a decent runner.
That Wheelers defense tonight along the defensive line will be Colton Hansen, one of the D-ends. Isaac Sorensen will be the D-tackle, and the D-end Gabe Jensen. The two linebackers tonight for the Wheelers will be Austin Christensen and Carter Obermeyer. The corners will be Adam Obrick as well as Jack Sanderson, and the safety is Aaron Olson. Aaron Olson, an all-district safety and an all-state kid at that safety position for the Wheelers. And one thing to note, not a lot of guys go both ways. Audubon has more, I would say, roster depth than what we see on the other side for St. Ed's. So a big key tonight, especially with the heat, is going to be subbing kids in and out.
Yeah, that's certainly an advantage I think Audubon has, especially in the line, which nights like tonight is where, those guys in the trenches that are battling each and every down, they get tuckered out. And Audubon has 5, 6, 7, maybe even 8 different linemen that potentially could come in and relieve.
Again, this is a Class 8-man District 9 matchup. The Wheelers won this district a year ago, also won this matchup over St. Ed's in Audubon last year, 66-48. We mentioned Audubon coming in 3-0. St. Edmond's 2-1. They've won 2 straight games. They lost their Week 1 matchup to the defending 8-man state champs in Bishop Garrigan at 48-22. Then they back it up with 2 straight 70-point performances at 70-14, a win over Collins Maxwell, and a 74-24 win over Baxter. So both offenses can score tonight. It's going to be who can kind of make stops on the defensive end.
Yeah, it's going to be who can limit the big plays, who can keep away from turnovers, and I think field position is going to play an important role too.
Audubon will start with the football. St. Edmunds will kick the ball away. The kick returners for the Wheelers will be Colin Hartle as well as Jorg Nowatzki. Kicker for St. Ed's is the kicker and a punter will both be kicking and punting is Coleman Hansen. He's got a good leg. He's had, I think, about 15 touchbacks so far this year. So nice of you for an 8-man school at least to have somebody like that in the kicking game for you that can pin a team deep or regularly on the kickoffs.
Yeah, that's the scary thing is if you got a good kicker, a good punter that can pin people down and make you drive the field, that makes it a lot tougher than if you're working with a short field.
Kick is on the way. It is going to be caught on the run by Colin Hartle. He'll go over to the left side, going to try to catch some blocks. Has a hole. Is going to get up, I believe, just past the 30-yard line. Again, 8-man plays on 80-yard fields. We are at a turf field. This field is shared between Iowa Central, the community college here in Fort Dodge, as well as the 4A school, Fort Dodge Public, and then the Catholic school here in St. Ed's. So it's going to take a little bit of time to get used to the yardage markers because there are the regular, the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20 out here. But they do have yard markers for the 80-yard field. And Audubon will get it, I think, just shy of midfield. I think they're right at their own 30-yard line, maybe the 31-yard line is where the Wheelers will start with the football as they open the drive here in the first quarter. Wessel will be in at quarterback. Olson to his left. Receiver split out to the left side of the formation. The first handoff will go to Aaron Olson. Going to break away from the tacklers. He's up past the midfield. He's got no one to beat. The Wheelers are going to open up with a touchdown on their first play. Aaron Olson to the end zone. We mentioned St. Edmunds with big play stores. Wheelers strike first. Good blocking. They get a touchdown on their opening drive.
Yeah, there were a number of good blocks there. I know, I thought that was a flag. I thought, what is that? One of the ball boys threw something that's yellow, and I thought it was a flag, but Colton Hansen threw a really good block, and he pulled out in front of that play and made a nice block, and Aaron Olson did the rest.
Audubon going to go for 2. You mentioned Colton Hansen, a kid that's really versatile, can play all 3 line spots, starting center for this team a year ago. 6-0 Audubon on top. They get a touchdown from Aaron Olson on their first play. They're going to pitch it out to Olson as he's going to try to get it for 2. He's going to throw it back behind, and the big man's going to catch a touchdown. Colton Hansen with the touchdown of with the 2-point conversion. It'll be 8-0 Audubon on top. Only 20 seconds off the clock. Wheelers strike with the big play. We will go ahead and step away, take a break. 8-0 Audubon leads St. Edmunds. Be back in 1 minute here on 93.7 to KKRL.
From footings to framing to finish, for farm, home, or commercial, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Otabil, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Since 1925, Eco Water Systems has been proud to provide the Carroll area with the level of quality and service their customers deserve. Now, Dries Company could not be more excited to continue that tradition. That's right, Eco Water Systems is now Dries Company Eco Water Systems, combining 2 names you know and trust to provide you with the absolute best in your water needs. Dries Company Eco Water Systems. Call us today, 712-792-3434, or stop in and see us at 609 North Carroll Street. Let's solve your water issues together.
And they're going to tackle the Gallus kid in the backfield. And then before we got back, the commercial break didn't finish, but I was going to mention that for St. Ed's, Grant Gallus in the kick return is a very dangerous kick returner. Comes in with 9 returns, 337 yards on the season, 4 touchdowns, averaging well over 37 yards a kick. And that was great coverage there by Audubon as St. Ed's going to have it shy of their own 20-yard line to start their first drive. Aaron Olson, a 49-yard touchdown run on the first play for the Wheelers. Gets them on the board 8-0. Colton Hanson with kind of a, I don't know if you want to call it a Philly special that you saw in the Super Bowl. Swisher, the quarterback, is going to keep it on a quarterback keeper. Bring up second down, a gain of about a yard on the play.
Gabe Jensen at his defensive end position did a nice job of crashing down and making that tackle for a minimal gain.
Jensen, a kid that started last year, was an all-rewind team participant at that DN spot. Going to bring up second and 9 now. Swisher going to throw the screen out to Gallus. Gallus bobbles it a little bit. Christensen with a nice open field tackle. Going to drop him behind the line and going to lose a couple on the play. And a good job there by Austin Christensen from his middle linebacker spot to read the screen and go up and make the tackle.
Looks like the Wheelers almost knew that was coming. Based on the formation, I think they sent out two receivers to the left and tried a little slip screen out there with the lineman coming out to block, but Austin Christensen wasn't going to be fooled.
A big third down now for St. Ed's. 8-0. As Swisher goes back to pass, he's going to throw a deep ball up. Jack Sanderson unable to go or turn his head in time, and it's going to be a big play. That'll be a first down up pass.
Out of bounds.
Or they're going to say out of bounds. Couldn't quite see where he caught it, but it looks like throw going to lead him out of bounds, and that was caught right at midfield, so it would have been good field position for St. Ed's, but they're going to say the throw led him out of bounds, and it will be 4th and 11 now coming up for St. Edmunds, and they have to punt the football away. Aaron Olson will be the returner here for Audubon.
Yeah, that was a good pass. It was kind of back-shouldered him, and it was just a little bit out of bounds. Couldn't get his feet in bounds.
I believe the pass was intended for Aaron Hint, and that's going to be blocked, and it's going to go out of the back of the end zone. Colton Hanson making an early statement here for that motor in. Player of the game blocks the punt, catches the 2-point conversion, made a great block on the opening touchdown, and that is, I believe, going to be a touchback, right? Or is it going to be it'll be a safety?
It'll be a safety, and then Audubon will receive the kick.
It's going to end up being a safety, so 10-0 Audubon. And the Wheelers have come out prepared and ready to play. Kind of caught St. Ed's off guard, I think, here a little bit within the first minute of the ballgame.
Yeah, so Audubon was a little bit afraid of the St. Edmunds' big plays, and it's been big plays for Audubon to start this game.
10:17 left here in the first quarter. 10-0 Audubon on top. St. Ed's going to have to, I believe, kick the football away to him after a safety on a block punt went out the back of the end zone.
They got kicked from the 15-yard line.
Audubon, hopefully with good field position, as Nowatzki and Hartle will be back deep to receive the kick from St. Ed's. Again, the kicker for the Gales is number 27. That is Coleman Hanson.
Tell you what, my eyes are a little older than yours, but it's going to be hard to read the St. Edmunds jerseys.
The jerseys, yeah.
I have trouble reading their numbers.
It's kind of like the UCLA gold, if you've seen those jerseys on their blue. 10:17 left here in the first quarter. Casey Miners, Randy Spees with you tonight in the Gatorade broadcast booth. You're on 93.7 KQRL. Got other broadcasts going on for you as well. Hanson's kick going to be on the way. It's going to be a squib kick in sorts. It's going to be picked up by Colin Hartle. He'll go left to the side of the kick return and breaks off one tackle, and we're going to get a block in the back, I think. So this will bring it back a little bit here for the Wheelers, but they will get another possession. And they hit on their first play, kind of about the same starting point they're going to be at as they lead at 10-0 here. A safety and a touchdown. One play ran from scrimmage for the Wheelers here in the first quarter.
That's one of those plays. I think they caught Brody Weber maybe, but unless you see the whole play, I didn't really see the whole play. Maybe the official did, but if the defender kind of turns his back into you, then it's not supposed to be a block in the back. But
and another thing is that Gallus was the one that attempted the tackle.
Right.
Hartle broke the tackle, ran by him, and then the block in the back happened.
Right.
Wessel will be in at quarterback. They're going to hand it off to Aaron Olson again, and Gale's going to read that one well and going to stop him for a loss, maybe about a half-yard loss. They're going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, the defensive tackle for the Gales played that really well. I think his name is Adam Walker, senior.
Leads their team in tackles.
I think he got burnt the first time Aaron Olson tried to go that side, and he said, what's going to happen again?
Walker leads the team in tackles for the Gales, 20 so far on the year. Also in tackles for loss. I believe I have him for 6 or 8 tackles for loss on the year. He's got 6 tackles for loss and 1 sack, 20.5 tackles on the season. We're also going to be the lone man in the backfield, and we're going to get a penalty flag flying in. Illegal formation substitution, false start is what they're going to call here on on Audubon. Back him up 5 yards. They'll make it second down now, and about 16 to go for the Wheelers as they are pinned deep in their own territory. They lead it, however, 10-0. And one thing that's really good here is we're only 9:20 left in the first quarter. Audubon's already grown a 2-score lead. Wessel in the backfield, going to send Aaron Olsen in motion left across the line of scrimmage. Wessel going to keep it on the quarterback. Keeper bounces it out to the outside. Breaks a couple tackles. Got one man to beat. He's going to be brought down shortly after that, up right at midfield. So it'll be a first down for the Wheelers. The ball will go to the 10, which I think they're going to mark it at the 40, or they're going to mark it at the 39. So up past midfield now for Audubon. Carson Wessel with his first carry of the night.
That was he pretty much did that all himself. A touchdown-saving tackle, and I couldn't read the number. Was it that Walker again? Did he catch him from behind?
I wasn't able to see the number, but 3 plays ran from scrimmage for Audubon, 1 going for 49, 1 going for 31, 1 a loss of 1. So you got to like the yard per average carry as they send Obermeyer in a motion. Olsen going to have a wildcat kind of formation there, so he'll keep it up the middle for a gain of 0 on the play. Going to bring up second down.
I think that was a broken play. He fumbled the snap a little bit. It was a good snap. He just kind of didn't bring it in, and the play just kind of dissolved around him, and he just got what he could.
8:09 left here in the first quarter. Wheelers lead at 10-0 here on 93.7 at KQRL. Nick Brinks has got Carroll. They're down in Creston tonight. That's on Kick 106.7. Tom Hotcap's got the game in town in Carroll. Kemper taking on Roland Story. A good matchup there in a Class 2A, 2 top 10 teams. That's on KCIM. Wessel going to drop back to pass. His first pass tonight going to be too high. Pass intended for the tight end, I believe. Number 42, is that Weber?
Yeah,
it was Weber. Brody Weber, the intended receiver on the play.
Yeah, he had time. He had a pocket there. He just kind of rushed it a little bit, threw off his back foot a little bit. Just sailed it too high and too wide.
7:48, going to bring up third down now here for the Wheelers. I'm assuming 4-down territory with where they're at on the field. They're up just past midfield. Ball on the St. Edmond's 39-yard line.
Yeah, when you're playing against Coach Burks, it's 4-down territory all over the field.
Wessel in the shotgun. I think we're going to get a timeout on the field by Audubon, and it will be a timeout on the field. We'll step away and take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute here on 93.7 at KQRL. Audubon leads it 10-0.
Thank you for calling Brinks Exteriors. This is Allie.
Hi, we recently had a tree fall on our house, and I'd like to get an estimate for roof damage.
Sure, we offer free on-site consultations for all our services.
Great. While I have you, could you refer me to someone who can replace a drafty window?
Brinks does windows too, with high-quality Energy Star products.
What if we'd like to replace our siding?
Brinks has you covered.
Gutters? Doors?
Our name says it all. Brinks Exteriors is your headquarters for all things exterior, from start to finish.
Call 712-ROOF-PRO or visit BrinksExteriors.com.
Hi, this is Michelle from Midwest Wholesale. Kitchen cabinets by Birch Manufacturing are built to inspire. We believe that every kitchen tells a story, which is why these cabinets align with your home's beauty. We offer a variety of different finishes, wood selections, along with accessories to create a customized style. And here at Midwest Wholesale, we've been designing cabinets for so many years and designed thousands of kitchens, bathrooms, and mudrooms in our area. Trust the experts with Kitchens Plus by Birch and Midwest Wholesale. How you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
Fourth down going to come up for Audubon. They might go ahead and punt this football away. I think the Coach Burks is going to punt it away, kind of try to pin St. Ed's deep. But I kind of like the call early here in the game. You're up 2 scores. Your defense did a nice job on the last drive against a big play threat of a team.
I think if they'd gotten 5 or 6 yards, he probably would have went for it.
Carson Wessel was the ball carrier. They're going to fake the punt, and they're going to try to throw it out to Weber. It's going to be no good.
That was well defended by the Gales. That they didn't fool him. And it wasn't a great pass by Larson, but he's not a passer. But
ball will go over to St. Ed's. 7:08 left here in the first quarter. Nothing your score. Audubon still on top of Fort Dodge St. Edmunds. St. Edmunds will get the football back. They went 3 and out in their first possession. Much better field position here as they have it on their own 39-yard line. Swisher in at quarterback. Going to fake the read to Baker. They're going to end up getting the football for close to a first down. It's going to go, I believe the pass was complete.
That was actually well defended by the Wheelers. Stannerson was right there, but he kind of tiptoed down the sideline and ended up getting about 5 or 6 more yards.
Aaron Hint is who the pass went to. Going to be first and 10. They're going to give him they have first and 10 up the board. They're going to say it's still second and down. So second and 1, coming up for St. Edmonds. Ball given up the middle to Baker. Baker going to fight his way for the first down. He's going to be close, and he's going to get a couple more yards after the play. So we'll have enough for the first down here coming up for St. Ed's.
That was a good, strong run by Baker because there really wasn't a hole there. He just kind of put his shoulders down and got the yard or two that he needed for the first down.
First and 10 now for St. Ed's. 6:50 left here in the first quarter. It's 10-0 Audubon on top. That score update brought to you by Dries Company and Eco Water Systems. Gales come to the line of scrimmage. Swisher going to be in the shotgun. Baker to his right. Again, St. Ed's working right to left on your radio dial here in this first quarter. Going to pitch it out to Baker. It's read nicely and blown up in the backfield. Was that Hansen or was that Colton Hansen again?
Yep.
Colton Hansen making a play in the backfield. And that's going to be a tackle for loss. Going to bring up second and long now for St. Edmonds.
He moved to the defensive end there, and he read that all the way, and the running back for the Gales had no chance.
Loss of 5 on the play. We'll bring up second and 5 now for St. Edmonds. 6:02 left here in the first quarter. Swisher going to draw back to pass on the play action fake. Looks down the field. Pass going to be too high. And almost had it in his hands. I think it hit off of the receiver's hands. Olsen bobbled it a little bit, but it's going to end up falling incomplete and bring up 3rd and 15 now for St. Edmonds. They've thrown the ball 4 times already here in the first quarter. A team that's not afraid to air the football out.
Boy, Swisher felt that one. Colton Hansen came from his defensive end position, and just as he released it, he caught him right under the pads and planted him flat on his back.
We'll name that Motor Inn Player of the Game coming up following today's game for you guys. Motor Inn at Carroll, your premier Toyota and a Chevy and Buick dealership. I think we're sales and service to parts and collisions. Swisher going to drop back to pass on the play action fake again. Looks to go down the middle. He's got a man open back behind the defense, but the ball just a little short, and it's going to end up going incomplete. And I think if that's caught in stride, they have a touchdown, but the ball was underthrown.
Yep, that's the first time I think he's underthrown, but he got behind us there, got behind the Wheelers, and I don't know who it was, if it was Obrick or Olsen, got in there and I think broke it up right at the last second.
Aaron Olsen, I think, broke it up right at the last second. It's going to bring up 4th and 15. St. Edmonds going to go for it. Yeah. It's the way they look right now on 4th and 15. They have it on the Wheelers' 33-yard line right now. Swisher in the shotgun again. Callis, the receiver, out to the island on the right side of the formation. Swisher will drop back to pass. He's going to have pressure up the middle, and it's going to be dropped back again. And right now, St. Edmonds struggling to block that Audubon front 3.
That time they blitzed Austin Christensen, and he got to him again just in the nick of time to make him so he wasn't an accurate throw across the middle, but almost completed.
Wheelers will take over 1st and 10 on their 3rd drive. They lead at 10-0. A 49-yard touchdown run by Aaron Olsen to open the game. And then it was a block punt, and it's on a safety rolled onto the back of the end zone by Colton Hansen, and then Colton Hansen catching a 2-point conversion. Makes it 10-0. I'm going to motion out Olsen from the backfield. Carson Wessel going to keep it on the keeper. Going to get a gain of a little bit on the play. Going to bring up second down here for Audubon.
And the Gales are doing a good job of pursuing the football right now. I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Burks doesn't draw up something that a little misdirection or something, because they're flowing so hard to the motion
take the play back the other way.
Take the ball back, and I'm pretty sure Coach Burks has something up his sleeve there.
2nd and 8 now here for Audubon. 5:12 left in the first quarter. Wessel going to be the lone man in the backfield. He's in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right side of the formation. They'll send Aaron Olsen in motion now across the left. Wessel going to keep it on the quarterback keeper. Looks to bounce it out to the outside. Gets past one man. Lowers the shoulder. Is going to be close to a first down. I think it's going to bring up 3rd down.
That was good blocking again by I know Hansen was out there, and I think Van Arnhem maybe was out there too.
I think it's going to come back. We got a flag on the far side of the field there, and it will be holding on Audubon, so it will redo the down. It was going to be close to a first down for Wessel, but a holding right where he cut up field. We'll move it back now for the Wheelers. They'll be behind the chains here on second down.
Somebody must have got just a little bit too much jersey.
Still 10-0. Clock stopped momentarily. We're under 5 to go here in the first quarter in the Gatorade broadcast booth tonight. Gatorade distributed by Pepsi Beverages and Carroll. Wheelers back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 16 coming up for Audubon. Olson to the left of Wessel. Receiver to the left side of the formation as well. We'll hand it off to Aaron Olson going right. He's going to try to burst up field, and he's going to be tackled for a short gain on the play.
Yeah, they're flowing so hard. There's like 5 or 6 Gales there on the tackle.
Going to bring up third down.
I know the Wheelers have that shovel pass that everybody knows now that they run it, but if you're flowing that hard to the football like the Gales are, that shovel pass can be pretty effective.
Gain of 3 on the play for Aaron Olson. He's got 4 carries unofficially tonight. Wessel going to be the lone man in the backfield. He's in the shotgun by himself. 2 receivers split out to each side of the formation. They'll drop back to pass here on third down. They're going to go deep to Austin Christensen. He's got his man beat, but I think they're looking for a flag.
They should have been.
He was held by Gallus almost all the way down the field, and it's going to bring up 4th down here for Audubon. I think the coaching staff looking for the flag.
He was being held for at least 10 yards there.
It's going to bring up a punt now here for Audubon, 4th and 15. Wessel, 2 passes unofficially on the night. Both of them incomplete pass. They had Christensen beat by his man, but he got held on the play. Gallus will be the deep man, deep to receive the punt for the Gales. Larson, the punter for Audubon. Still 10-0, under 4 minutes left here in this first quarter. Larson going to punt the football away. It'll be a decent punt. Gallus going to catch it. No fair catch. Going to look to cut out to the outside, and will have it just out past the 30-yard line. That might mark him just at the 30 is where he stepped out of bounds. And that'll give St. Ed's the ball back. And it's been 2 good defensive stops here for Audubon. They've got him behind the chains in both drives. You like the way the defense has been playing here early on in the football game.
I kind of thought there on that punt, and I'm sure they had a set side to go to, but I thought he could have went to his right down the west sideline. He only had to get around one guy, and I think he could have had some open field.
10-0, Audubon on top. They're back out on defense. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Gales. Ball on their own 31-yard line. Swisher going to put a man in motion. Going to hand it off to him on the jet sweep. He's got room to run to the outside. Breaks a couple tackles, and Aaron Olson going to throw him out of bounds. Going to get up past midfield. A big gain on the play. That was Hint, I believe, on the carry again. Aaron Hint on the carry. His first carry of the game. He's going to be pushed out of bounds by Aaron Olson.
Colton Hansen had a shot at him, but it was going to be a tough play for him. And once he got past him, there wasn't anybody else out there.
17-yard carry, going to bring it up to the 32-yard line here. Swisher will be in the shotgun. Baker to his right. St. Edmunds with the football. They're going to hand it off to Baker up the middle. He's got room to run, but going to be brought down. I think that was Austin Christensen on the tackle for Audubon.
Yeah, you can usually tell if the back goes backwards. It's usually Austin Christensen on the tackle.
Baker gets a gain of 5. He's got 2 carries for 0 yards. His first carry went for negative for a 5-yard loss. Sun's starting to set here in a Fort Dodge tonight. We got 8-man District 9 football for you, 93.7 KCRL, 10-0. Audubon on top early here, first half, I should say. Almost to the end of the first quarter. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and Swisher took a big hit. Austin Christensen put him in the dirt.
That was a big time hit. You could hear it through this booth. We don't have any open windows.
No, we don't. It's going to be a gain of 1, though, on the play. Going to bring up another 3rd down here for St. Edmunds. 2:47 left in the first quarter.
That was definitely the hardest hit I saw this year so far.
Austin Christensen had just under 100 tackles last year as a sophomore for Audubon in that middle linebacker spot. Definitely the captain of the defense out there. Swisher will be in the shotgun. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw a screen out to Gallus on the far side, and a good open field tackle again. I think that was Christensen again on the tackle.
I think it was 2.
3 tackles so far here on this drive. Going to bring up a 4th down. St. Edmond's going to go for it. 4th and 2.
Yeah, that's definitely 4-down territory.
Give them a gain of 2 on the play. It's going to be a big stop again for the Wheelers if you're able to get the football back to your offense. 10-0, Audubon on top. We go under 2 left here in the first quarter. And we'll have your Culver's halftime report coming up. Following the conclusion of the second quarter, we'll run through scores. Give you what I have for first half stats.
Snap off? No.
They're not going to get the snap off, and it will be a timeout, I believe, by St. Edmond's on the far end. We'll step away and take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute here on 93.7 to KKRL.
When it comes to sports injuries and pain, call the specialist at Suppy Chiropractic Clinic, Dr. Mike Suppy and Dr. Jack Janning. Dr. Suppy and Dr. Janning work closely with area athletes and teams in providing effective treatment and rehabilitation of sports-related injuries. For optimal sports performance, call Dr. Mike Suppy and Dr. Jack Janning at Suppy Chiropractic Clinic, 792-6026. Or stop by their clinic at 1420 Highway 71 North in Carroll. Proud sponsors of all area teams.
This is Don Neary from Avila Bank. Everyone at Avila Bank wishes the student-athletes success in their endeavors. We know to make a winning team, you need to put in the work, and that's what we'll do at Avila. We'll work to make sure your farm or business has the best financial opportunities available. We want to take the stress out of banking, allowing you to focus on what matters and what you love. Whether you own a business or own a farm, we're here to help you identify ways you can achieve your goals, and we will work hard to make sure you achieve financial success. After all, your success is our success. Avila Bank, member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Podcast booth tonight. Gators distributed by Pepsi Beverages and Carroll. Athletes refuel, recover, and perform. Casey Miners, Randy Spees tonight bringing an 8-man District 9 and 4 Dodge. St. Edmond's back on the field for a 4th and 2 and try to get Audubon to jump off sides. And a good job there by the Wheelers to stay set. And they're going to hand it off up the middle to Baker. It's going to be close. I don't think that Baker got there, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. And a big play there by Audubon. Didn't quite see who.
They're doing Audubon ball.
I didn't quite see who made the tackle up front. It was a gain about a 1 on the play. Handed it off to Baker up the middle. He's got 3 carries, 1 yard. Audubon doing a nice job defending the run tonight. I think the defense has really played well, limiting the big plays and really forcing St. Ed's in a down in distance, 4th down, long distance as well.
Yeah, that's really a key for the Wheelers to have success.
Minute 37 left here in the first quarter. 10-0 Audubon on top. Wessel going to hand it off, going to keep it up the middle. Thought he gave it to Olson on the sweep. But Wessel will keep it for a gain of about 1 on the play. And the Wheelers, besides the 2 big runs, have not ran the football effectively tonight so far. It's just going to, I think, kind of methodically going to go down the field and wait to hit that big play.
Yeah, that was kind of a slow developing play there, and that Clay Baker, I think, came from his linebacker position on the outside and caught him from behind on that play.
Wheeler's going to spread it out a little bit. 2 receivers to the right side of the formation. Stetzel, the lone guy on an island to the left. Wessel and Olson in the backfield to pitch it to Olson. Olson going to get around the outside. He's going to have a first down. Tiptoes along the sideline. He's going to have nobody there to catch him, and he's going to take it for a touchdown. Aaron Olson, a nice footwork along the sideline to stay in. I think a lot of Gales players thought he stepped out of bounds, was going to go out of bounds.
I thought he was going to go out of bounds. I think he got a good block from Austin Christensen there outside, and then he just kind of tiptoed down the sideline. Yeah, I thought he was out of bounds too.
Aaron Olson's second touchdown, that one good for 56. He's got one of 49, one of 56. Just mentioned that the run game waiting to hit those big plays, and there it was. They're going to take a 16-0 lead here in the first quarter with 49 seconds left.
See what Coach Burks has drawn up for this 2-point conversion.
Last time they did a backwards pass to Aaron Olson and found Colton Hanson in the back of the end zone for the 2 points. Let's see what happens here. Wessel going to do a shovel pass to Colton Hanson. Is he going to get in for his second 2-point conversion? And he is. Colton Hanson going to catch the shovel pass, and he'll get in for his second 2-point conversion tonight. The offensive lineman going to make it an 18-0 game for Audubon. We'll step away, take a break. We got the kickoff when we return. Audubon leads at 18-0. Back in 1 minute here on 93.7 at KKRL.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you're looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest.
Hi, this is Dr. Mulbauer from McFarland Clinic in Carroll. If you are expecting a baby, our family medicine department is here to help you every step of the way. Our physicians provide prenatal care and services, childbirth, and postpartum care. Your McFarland Clinic family medicine physicians can perform C-sections and VBACs during delivery. Call our family medicine office at 712-792-1500 or visit our website at mcfarlandclinic.com for more information. McFarland Clinic Carroll, here for you and your growing family.
Up 18-0. They're going to kick it into the back of the end zone, and that's a big play there. Big leg by Jack Sanderson. Did not get the ball in the hands of Grant Gallus. He's got 5 kick returns for a touchdown this season, averages 37 yards per return, and it's going to go out of the back of the end zone. And a good job there by Jack to really use his leg and not give St. Ed's good field position.
Where'd that come from? That almost hit the end zone in the air.
Yeah.
Almost.
18-0. Audubon on top here. We're late first quarter, 49 seconds left. We'll have your Culver's halftime report coming up following the conclusion of the second quarter. Go through first half stats for you guys. On all of our stats tonight unofficially. We'll get official stats and type up that Bricks of Sears Sports report coming up on a Sunday. Gales with the football. They're going to give it on the sweep to Hint, and a good pursuit there. I think that was Aaron Olson coming up from his safety spot. Read the run. It's going to be a gain of a little bit, gain of about 5 on the play for Hint. And that kind of sweep play coming to either side of the field really worked tonight for St. Ed's.
Yeah, they successfully got Gabe Jensen hooked there, but there were like 2 or 3 guys blocking him. And then I don't know what happened to our linebacker, the Audubon's linebacker there, but yeah, a nice gain for the Gales.
18-0. Clock winding down, and they might, I don't know if they're going to have to run one more play, about 2 seconds separating the game clock and the play clock, and that's going to be a run up the middle, gain of about 1 on the play. Austin Christensen making another tackle, 4 unofficially tonight. I don't keep track of tackles, but I know he had 3 the last drive, 1 right there, so 4 unofficially. At least 4 tackles tonight.
He's going to make a lot of tackles.
He is.
He's playing that middle backer position, and he goes sideline to sideline. He's going to be on almost every tackle.
And that will end the first quarter. Audubon leads it 18-0. We'll step away, take a break on the second quarter coming up in just moments here on 93.7 at KKRL.
From bump, set, spike to the crack of the bat. At Motor Inn of Carroll, we love our high school sports, and we love the opportunities to support our local schools, athletes, coaches, and parents. Through the hard work of our kids, we get the enjoyment of watching and listening to their activities. Other life lessons, like teamwork and citizenship, help create outstanding young women and men we are so proud to sponsor. Good luck to all of our local sports teams. From Motor Inn of Carroll.
Hey, sports fans. This is Nate Luth from Next Generation Chiropractic. Call today to schedule your detailed spinal analysis and comprehensive chiropractic adjustment to keep you performing your best. Or enjoy a session in our new infrared sauna to facilitate recovery and give your immune system a boost. For any questions or to schedule, call Next Generation Chiropractic at 712-775-2295 or swing by 1121 Plaza Drive right next to the radio station.
We take you to the second quarter here on 93.7 at KKRL. Casey Miners, Randy Spees with you. They will flip sides as Audubon will be on a defense. Going to be 3rd and 5 coming up for the Wheelers. Audubon again having St. Ed's in another 3rd and little distance play. It's going to be a sweep play, or excuse me, they're going to keep it on the quarterback keeper. It's going to be a loss of a yard on the play. That'll drop Swisher in the backfield. He's carried the ball 3 times now.
I think that was Gabe Jensen and Isaac Sorensen on that tackle. Let him, actually, he lost a yard or 2.
Going to lose a yard on the play, going to bring up 4th down. St. Edmunds will punt the football away. Aaron Olson, kind of the story in that first quarter, 2 big touchdowns for the Wheelers.
Uh-oh.
They're going to run a fake punt, and he's got no one over there. I think the Wheelers fans wanted to hold, but he's going to have the first down. Or is he still going to be short?
I don't know.
The official here on the close side has it marked short.
I think he's short.
And it's going to be short. So we'll be 1st and 10 now for Audubon in really good field position. Kind of a questionable play.
Yeah.
Down 18-0 to run a fake there.
Yeah. If it wouldn't have been for Austin Christensen, I think it would have worked. But he was the man on the spot again. And, yeah, I don't think he actually came very close to making it.
1st and 10, Audubon going to have it. Ball on the St. Edmunds 21-yard line. They'll check in Carter Obermeyer.
So both teams have attempted a fake punt tonight in their own territory.
11:25 left here in the first half. Wessel going to be in the shotgun. Olson to his right. Going to motion Olson out. Going to run it with Carson Wessel back to the left side. Carson Wessel going to take it up past the first down. Going to be inside the 10-yard line, just shy of the 5. And we kind of mentioned it with the motion. They've been flowing everything to the strong side. This time they went back to the weak side, and Carson Wessel broke a big run.
Yeah, that was kind of that misdirection we were talking about. Everybody thought he was going to go where Aaron Olson was motioning to, and Carson Wessel just took it the opposite way and picked up a nice block, I think, from, not sure who, I think it was Brody Weber. I think he was out there.
16-yard gain on the play, or 15-yard gain on the play, excuse me. Going to bring it 1st and goal now for Audubon. Ball on the St. Edmunds 6-yard line. They'll put Austin Christensen in motion. Wessel going to keep it on the quarterback, keeper up the middle. Oh, ball was loose. Ball was loose. I think Audubon able to jump back on it. Yeah, good job of, I think it was 70. Was it 72 there? The defensive tackle, that Walker, that really kind of had a grab on Olson, or excuse me, Wessel. He was going to walk into the end zone.
Yeah, he's got to keep that ball high and tight, like they always talk about. He kind of let it loose like a loaf of bread out there, and it got knocked out.
He's going to give Wessel a gain of 1 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and goal. Ball on the St. Edmund 5-yard line. Wheeler's really in that threatening territory. If they get a touchdown here, it's going to make it kind of hard for St. Ed's to come back. It's 18-0, 3 touchdowns on the board.
Oh, boy.
Bad snap. Olson going to fall on it. Going to bring up 3rd down now. Aaron Olson was in at the wildcat formation there for Audubon. Snap went high. It was wide right.
Yeah, it wasn't a great snap, but it wasn't super terrible either. But, yeah, it was definitely a mistake. Now it's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal on the 18.
18.
Ball on the 18. Still kind of have 2 plays to get in the end zone.
It's 4-down territory for sure.
9:42 left here in the first half. We'll have your Culver's halftime report coming up in just a little bit. Wessel going to be in the shotgun. Going to drop back to pass. Look to go over the middle and out of the reach. Was that Weber the intended target? Yeah. Brody Weber was open. That's twice they kind of missed him on those plays. He was open over the middle. Carson Wessel 0 for 3 now, unofficially throwing the football tonight.
Yeah, Carson, he almost had to put it right there because it was kind of between 2 defenders. And it's just kind of put it where only his guy could possibly get it.
18-0. Audubon now has got to get in the end zone here on a 4th down. It's going to be 4th and goal. Ball on the 18-yard line of St. Edmunds. Definite, probably more than likely passing situation. We might get a timeout on the field. It'll be taken by St. Ed's. I thought Audubon called it, but it will be taken by St. Ed's.
I think the referee signaled Audubon.
Yeah. 18-0 your score. We'll step away, take a break. Back in 1 minute here on 93.7 at KKRL.
UTVs have been around for over 20 years, but they're still evolving, and with them now being legal on Iowa roads, usage has evolved as well. Whether you're commuting to work, gravel traveling with friends, or hitting the most beautiful riding spots in the country, Olson's Outdoor Power has the right Polaris, Can-Am, or Kawasaki for you. On top of that, we have the turn signals, mirrors, and tires to make your UTV more comfortable and safer. Stop by today at Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop, with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together because, like all teams together, everyone achieves more. We all enjoy a snack and a drink when cheering for our favorite team. When finished, be a team player. Put your bottles and cans in the recycle bin and your empty food packaging in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how to be part of the recycle team. Because together, we're stronger. We're Carroll County Solid Waste, wishing our area athletes a safe and successful sports season.
Pass is going to be short of the goal line, so Audubon going to turn it over on downs. And one good thing about that is you're going to pinch St. Edmunds deep.
Yeah, that's not the worst thing in the world. That was Logan Stetzel, I believe, that caught that ball, I think. But yeah, that pins them deep. They're going to have to go 78 yards for a touchdown now.
It was a 15-yard completion for Aaron Olson. Didn't quite see who caught it, but he said it might have been Logan Stetzel.
I think so. It was a 30-something. That'd be the only one I think that would be out there.
And we're going to have a flag right away. Too many men on the field or illegal formation here might be the call. I don't know what it'll be, but they have it on their own 3-yard line, so it's going to put it half the distance to the goal.
Yeah.
So back it up. Ball will be on the 1.5-yard line.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was either. If it's they had too many guys.
Yeah, they might have had too many men in the backfield, I'm thinking.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I didn't see a signal.
18-0, Audubon on top. 9:25 left here in the first half. Wheelers have led from the get-go. St. Edmond's in their own end zone. Going to give a sweep out to Zach Baker. Going to get the ball. A decent gain on the play. He had a hole, but nice pursuit on the back end from the defenders to get there and kind of close that hole quickly.
Yeah, the defensive end, who I think was... Not sure if that was...
There's I think Eli Jorgensen was in there at the DN spot.
Somebody forced him inside, and that allowed the linebackers to come in.
St. Ed's now with a 2nd and 8. Ball on their own 5-yard line. Swisher's foot still in the back of the end zone. They're going to send Hit in motion. There's that sweep play that's worked good for him. He gets out to the outside, but a good pursuit again by the Wheelers. Ball came out there at the end.
I think they're calling him down.
Okay, they're going to call him down. And I think St. Ed's might have jumped on it there at the end as well.
I thought they jumped to begin with. The guy went in motion. Somebody flinched back in the backfield. That should be illegal motion.
Gain of 1 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 7 now. This will be a big play for the Wheelers if they can get the defense off the field. 2 touchdowns by Aaron Olson. Also had a safety in there on a block punt by Colton Hansen. And then also 2 two-point conversions from Colton Hansen as well tonight.
This would be a great stop for the Wheelers if they can keep them pinned down here and get good field position.
They're going to end up throwing the football. It's going to be picked off by Austin Christensen. He's going to go in the end zone for a pick 6.
Johnny on the spot. Austin Christensen. He read that all the way, read the quarterback's eyes, just stepped in front of the receiver coming across the middle, and the rest was history.
Going to be an interception. Austin Christensen getting another pick on the year. I believe he's already had one on the year. He's got 2 of them. It's going to be his 3rd down this season. Did a nice job of reading the football from his linebacker spot.
He has a nose for the football.
That's going to be 24-0 now, Wheelers.
See how Colton Hansen scores this time.
Wheelers with the ball on the left hash. It's going to be fumbled there by Wessel. And the 2-point conversion going to be no good. 24-0, Audubon on top. Aaron Olson with 2 touchdowns. Austin Christensen with a pick 6 moments ago. Wheelers lead at 24-0 here in this 8-man District 9 matchup. We'll step away, take a break. Back in 1 minute here on 93.7 at KKRL.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Go back to the end zone to Jack Standerson with back-to-back touchbacks on a kickoffs there for the Wheelers. Going to set up St. Edmond's with difficult field position again. They're going to have it at their own 15-yard line to start the drive, down 24-0 here to Audubon.
That's such a weapon in 8-man football to be able to kick the ball into the end zone.
Gales going to go in the shotgun. They're going to hand it off on the reverse.
There he goes.
And Hint going to make a tackle. And that reverse they've kind of struggled with so far in the game. I wonder if St. Ed's will go back to that more. I shouldn't say just the reverse. It's been sweeps to the opposite side of the field. Going to be 1st and 10 now here for the Gales.
Same point I was making with the Gales before. The Wheelers are also pursuing the football really hard, and in that case they just ran a quick reverse and caught the Wheelers over pursuing and got a big gain out of it.
Gain of 14 on the play. Ball up to the 29-yard line now for St. Edmunds. Swisher in at quarterback, Baker back behind him. They'll hand it off to Baker up the middle. Sorensen, a nice job stuffing the hole. Going to get the tackle. Going to be a gain of a couple on the play.
Isaac Sorensen is a big body in the middle, playing that nose tackle position. You can't move him. And he ran into the Gales running back there for a minimal gain.
Baker was the one carrying the football. Gain of 1 on the play. 6:44 left here in the first half. Swisher, the quarterback, going to hand it on the reverse again. They got hit with good speed. He's going to get up past the first down, and there was a flag flying in late.
Face mask or hold?
I don't know. Austin Christensen lost his helmet on the play. There's a flag on the play. For right now, it's going to stick as a first down. We'll see what the flag is. The Whitecap official talking with the sideline ref here on the Audubon side. Get Gales going left to right down the field. Hold. We're going to get a hold on the offense, so that will back him up. Depending on where the hold happened, this might still be a second down play. Because it happened up past the first down marker. It'll be a first down, but they're going to back him up.
Up where the original line of scrimmage was.
Yep. So they'll redo the second down play.
So Austin Christensen lost his helmet, so he's required to sit out of play.
Bring in Colin Hartle for the play for Audubon. It's 24-0. Wheelers on top of St. Ed's. It's been all Audubon here in the first half. Gale's going to come to the line of scrimmage with a 2nd and 9. We'll move Hint over to the left side of the formation. Swisher going to keep it on a play-action fake. They're going to look to go deep, and it's going to be just off the hands of the receiver. I think that was Dominic McLean, number 7, if I'm correct, and it was McLean, the intended receiver.
Olson was the closest defender, but he was open, and it just went off his fingertips.
That's a couple times so far in the first half that they've had receivers open, but the ball just a little out in front or a little behind, and it's resulted in incomplete passes for St. Edmunds.
Some of that was caused by pressure from the front 3 of the Wheelers. At that time, I think he actually had some time, but he might have had a little happy feet, maybe.
Just at 6 minutes left here in the first half. St. Ed's comes to the line of scrimmage. Baker to the right of Swisher in the backfield. They're going to use a play-action fake. They're going to kind of go over the middle. McLean is wide open. Nobody near him. A broken coverage there, and it's going to get up past midfield. Ball will be marked just shy of the 20.
It's hard to tell what coverage the Wheelers were in that time, but the corner went with the crossing route, and that left that flat over there open.
Good gain on the play. St. Ed's with the football. Going to be in Wheeler territory. Ball on the Audubon 24-yard line. A little bit of an I formation here for the Gales. We'll give it on the play-action fake. They're going to go over the middle. Gallus wide open in the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown, St. Ed's. Another broken coverage there by the Wheelers. A man over the backside of the formation left wide open, and that's going to be a 24-yard touchdown catch for Grant Gallus.
Yeah, especially Gallus, you want to make sure you know where he's out on the field. I think Olson was the only one back there with 2 deep receivers. So there was definitely a broken coverage there somehow.
24-6. Audubon still on top of St. Edmunds. Gales will go for 2 in an I formation. Going to try to hand it off to Baker. Baker gets close to the goal line and is going to be in for the 2-point conversion. Will make it 24-8. We'll step away, take a break. Be back in 1 minute. Audubon gets the football back. We'll return here on 93.7 to KKRL.
Why is life better with American Family Insurance? Because every policy comes with something very special. A trusted agent who's there to help protect your dreams by finding the right coverage at the right price. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Nicole Unken at Nicole Unken Agency. Call 712-792-1262 or stop by 412 Highway 30 today.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Gales with the touchback on the kickoff. Audubon will get the football. They lead at 24-8. St. Edmunds able to take advantage of some broken coverage plays there to score their first points of the game. Wheelers come out. Wessel and Olson in the backfield. One receiver to the right side of the formation. Going to hand it off to Olson, and that's read perfectly, blown up in the backfield. A loss of about 3 or 4 on the play. Going to bring up second and long now for Audubon, up 24-8.
I think there were 3 or 4 Gales in on that tackle. There was anybody blocked anybody. This is an important 5 minutes here before the half. You know, the Wheelers need to at least sustain a drive if they don't get any points. Keep the Gales from scoring again. That'd be a huge momentum switch.
St. Ed's will get the football to start the second half as well. Hand off to Olson again on the sweep. He's going to break out with speed. He's got it up past the midfield line. One man to beat, and he's going to be brought down up past the 20, right at the 15. And a big gain there for Audubon, and it'll set him up just outside of the red zone.
I can't read his number, but that was a touchdown-saving tackle. He had the angle on Olson. Olson's a tough guy to catch in the open field.
I think Gallus came from the opposite corner position to make the tackle.
Is that who it was? That doesn't surprise me. He had the angle, that's for sure. So if nothing else, the Wheelers had flipped field position at least.
It's going to be 1st and 10, ball on the Gale 16-yard line. Figure out the yardage on that play in a little bit. Quarterback keeper for Carson Wessel. Going to try to get to the outside of the formation. A gain of a couple on the play. Going to move it up about to the up past the 15.
I thought Carson Wessel got a little bit
limping a little bit.
Yeah, he's got a bad ankle. He got a little bit ahead of his blockers there. I think if he had been a little more patient and let his blockers get out in front of him, he could have maybe had a few more yards.
Gain of 2 on the play for Wessel. Going to bring up a second down now for Audubon. Clock goes under 4 to go here in the first half. Aaron Olson now in at quarterback. Going to have 2 receivers split out to the right. Christensen close to the tight end. Olson going to keep it on a quarterback keeper, and he's going to be tackled in the backfield. Going to bring 3rd and long now.
That's just too much dancing. Whatever the play was, I couldn't even tell what the play was. He just kind of danced back there. I don't know if it was a pass or if it was a draw.
They might have been able to kind of set up a shovel pass, I think, to Austin Christensen.
Is that what they were trying to set up?
I think it was blocked, or it was defended well there. Going to bring up now 3rd and 14, still 4-down territory here for the Gales, or excuse me, for Audubon. Olson still in at quarterback. He's got Obermeyer to his right on the read option. Up. Olson will keep it. Going to get up past the original line of scrimmage. Going to make this a manageable 4th down here for Audubon. Give him a gain, I believe, about 10 on the play.
That time it was more of a determined run. I mean, he faked the ball to Obermeyer and then took off straight north and south.
2:45 left here in the first half, 4th and 5 for Audubon. They've had 2 drives. If this one stalls out, there's going to be 2 drives now in scoring territory.
It kind of hurts not having Wessel out there right now because you can give him at least that pass threat.
Olsen in that quarterback, Obermeyer to the left. One receiver split out to the left side of the formation. That's Logan Stetzel. I think we're going to get a timeout by the Wheelers.
That might be buying some time for Carson Wessel to get back out there.
24-8 your score. We'll step away and take a break. We'll be back in 1 minute here on 93.7 at KKRL.
Earning college credit while in high school is a smart choice. Area high school students have several college class options available to them through the DMAC Carroll campus and Templeton Regional Center. Students, contact your high school counselor today to talk about how DMAC college credit can be part of your high school plan at no cost to you. DMAC, life's calling.
Napa is your trusted source for automotive parts, accessories, and know-how for your car, truck, SUV, and farm equipment. We offer a complete performance machine shop, extensive tool and equipment department, and hydraulic hoses while you wait. So whether it's a replacement part for your daily driver, or you are just in need for a professional machine shop, you can trust your locally owned and operated Napa store. Make it a point to stop in and see the pros. Napa, Highway 30 West in Carroll. Napa, we are so much more than a parts store.
Coming up for the Wheelers, 4th and 5. They can still get a first down without getting the touchdown here. They got it ball on the St. Edmunds 11-yard line. Olsen still in at quarterback. Carson Wessel hurt his ankle. He's up off the bench walking a little bit on that Wheeler sideline. We're going to get another timeout on the field, I believe, here by Audubon. It looks like a little confusion here by the Wheelers from the play. So we'll get a timeout by Audubon. Wessel still walking around. Looks like they taped that ankle a little bit to try to walk it off. And as you mentioned, it's kind of a big loss for Audubon. Was your leading rusher coming into the game, but kind of takes away your passing threat a little bit too. More one-dimensional now with Olsen back there.
Right, very one-dimensional. Olsen just is not a passer. I mean, he could throw it, but somebody's got to be pretty open. Where Carson is a little more of a true quarterback.
24-8, Wessel still running up and down the sideline trying to get that ankle right, and I wonder if they might just sit him here in the first half with the lead. You're up 24-8. Your defense has played well despite that last drive. It's 2:22 left here in this first half. Both teams come back out to the field for this 4th and 5 play. Olsen in at quarterback, Obermeyer to the left. Christensen off the line of scrimmage from the tight end spot. They're going to motion out Obermeyer to the left. A bad snap. Olsen's got to try to make something happen. Going to look to throw. He's got to get over to the back of the end zone. Logan Stetzel going to catch a touchdown on a broken play with a bad snap. They're going to call it. They're going to call it a touchdown. They're going to say he caught it. It looked like he might have caught it up off the turf. Tough to say, but they're going to roll it a touchdown. No video replay here in high school football.
They're coming down to discuss it, though.
They're going to talk about it. For the moment, it's a touchdown.
I think he actually had control of it, and then they knocked it out of his hand. And in high school football, any football, once you have control over the goal line, it's a touchdown, no matter what happens.
We'll see what the Whitecap going to call. They're going to call it a touchdown on a broken play. For folks, if you're just tuning in, the snap went behind behind Olsen on the ground. He picks it up, rolls out to the right, finds Logan Stetzel wide open in the back end of the end zone for the touchdown. He handed off to, I think Carter Obermeyer got the ball, if I'm mistaken, on that 2-point conversion, but he is not going to get into the end zone. It's going to be a 30-8 lead. Audubon on top in that, with Carson on the sideline. That's a huge touchdown to get here in the first half.
Yeah, that's a big play. Now, the key for Audubon now is to keep St. Edmunds from scoring before the half, because they could double up here. Like you said before, they get the ball to start the second half, and the last thing you want to have happen is for them to score right before the half and then get the ball again, start the second half.
30-8 your score. 2:13 left here on 93.7 KQRL. We got your Culver's After Report coming up in just a little bit. We'll run through scores from around the area, give you the first half stats. Again, all of our stats unofficial. I wouldn't even trust my math half the time with kind of some of the yardage. 30-8, Audubon on top here in the first half. Jack Sanderson going to be your kicker. Gallison hit back deep to receive the kick for the Gales. Casey Miners, Randy Spees tonight here on 93.7 at KKRL. Kick on the way from Jack Steinerson. Going to go.
Not going to quite make it.
Not going to quite make
it. Stepped in, though.
He's going to step in, and that'll go as a touchback.
Yep.
3 touchbacks now for Jack Steinerson here in the kicking game. That's been huge.
Yes. That's something we haven't had all year.
Gales will start with the ball at the 15-yard line. 2:13 left here in the first half.
Some of the crowd just yelled, "Remember your assignments." And
referring to last drive, two broken plays led to a touchdown.
Well, this is definitely pass-first defense right now. I mean, let the guys up front take care of the run.
Let them run the football and drain out this clock.
Just don't give them a big pass play.
Swisher will come to the line of scrimmage as he brings the Gales with him in an I formation. They're going to give it on a reverse. Swisher going to keep it on a quarterback keeper. I think they're going to try to set up a pass back the other way on a screen.
These guys downfield, weren't there? Maybe not.
I thought there might have been blockers downfield, but maybe not.
Maybe not. Usually on a play like that, you get some lineman that strays down the field.
It's going to result in a first down.
That was kind of a wild play for a 10-yard gain.
Give him, I think, unofficially a gain of 11.
And he got out of bounds,
on the play, got out of bounds, stopped the clock, 2:01 left. But one thing I like about that play, the play took a lot of time.
Yeah.
A lot of seconds came off the clock. 2:01 left here in the first half. 30-8, Audubon on top. The score brought to you by Trees Company Eco Water Systems. Swisher in the I formation again. He'll fake the handoff, give it on the reverse. And a nice job recognizing the play. Austin Christensen with the tackle in open field. Going to be a decent gain, or a minimal gain on the play. Going to bring up second and down, and the clock continues to roll.
Gale has a cramp down there. Might be that. No, it's not Walker. Or is it Walker?
I can't read the number. If it's Walker, that's kind of huge along the defensive line. He's wreaked havoc in the backfield tonight.
I think it's 77. You can tell it's a cramp. He grabbed his back of his leg right away.
Clock will stop momentarily. 1:50 left here in the first half. We'll have a Culver's action report coming up in just a little bit. Get the players water, and I'm kind of surprised with how humid it's been tonight. That's 2:10 left. Or 1:50 left. My bad. 2nd and 10 coming up. Wessel's still running off that ankle.
Looking better, I think. Oh boy, double move.
Swisher with the football. There's going to be a nice open field tackle again. Austin Christensen laying the lumber.
Swisher is going to be a sore young man after this game. He has been hit hard by Austin Christensen numerous times.
Loss of 1 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 10 now. For St. Ed's, clock continues to run. 1:15 left here in the first half.
St. Ed's might be content with letting the clock run a little bit now. They don't want to give Audubon a chance to score.
Especially get the football back. Already up by a couple touchdowns. It's 30-8 here in the first half. Wheelers have led from the get-go. Swisher going to use the play action. He'll step up in the pocket, looking to go deep downfield. Austin Christensen with a great play. Notice that Swisher was looking downfield to throw, jumped up in the air to block his vision, then went for the sack. Austin Christensen going to pick up a tackle for loss. And
I think he didn't actually jump. He just put his hands up, and then that allowed him to still make the tackle. Sometimes when you jump, then the quarterback will run right by you.
Loss. Punt it.
I think they're going to have to punt it.
They might run the clock all the way down and take a timeout, is what I'm assuming.
Does Audubon have a timeout? Did we use
I can't see if Audubon's got a timeout. I don't think Audubon has a timeout left.
I don't think so either. Otherwise, Coach Burks would have been calling a timeout.
Yeah. St. Edmunds will take a timeout with 10 seconds left on the clock. Wheelers lead at 30-8. We'll step away, take a break. Back in 1 minute here on 93.7 at KK.
When you need a quick meal or one on the go, your Carroll Pizza Ranch has great deals for carry-out and delivery. Order online and get 8 pizzas of Country's Best Chicken with potato wedges for only $20. How about 2 large pizzas for $25? Or get 2 medium single-topping pizzas, cheesy ranch sticks, and a cactus bread for just $20. Check out these deals and more at pizzaranch.com today and order hot and fresh. Pizza Ranch, located off Highway 30 in Carroll, open 7 days a week.
Whoa, that's good.
Smithfield Foods is an American-based food company committed to producing high-quality, wholesome, and affordable food. They want you to join their team in Carroll. They are hiring general production individuals, and the starting pay is amazing at $19.55 per hour. You'll also get a generous benefits package. You'll get paid holidays, paid time off, medical, vision, dental insurance, and more. Visit smithfieldfoods.com/Carroll to apply online. Smithfield Foods, equal opportunity employer, including disability and veterans.
At Collins Aerospace, we believe in investing in our employees' future. That's why we are proud to offer our Employee Scholar Program. Whether you want to pursue a professional certificate or a degree related to the industry, we offer full tuition reimbursement and even paid study time. Our Employee Scholar Program is the perfect tool to help achieve the future you've been dreaming of. At Collins, we don't just want to offer you a job, we want to offer you a career and a future in aerospace. For details on the Collins Aerospace Employee Scholar Program, visit us at careers.rtx.com.
For over 50 years, Pringer Slumberland has been your trusted destination for all things furniture and flooring. Hi, it's Matt Pringer, third generation in our family-owned business. We understand the importance of creating spaces where memories are made and cherished. Our commitment to quality craftsmanship, personalized service, and unbeatable value has made us a staple in the community. Pringer Slumberland is more than just a furniture store. We're part of your community. And when you shop with us, you're not just furnishing your home, you're investing in the livelihood of your neighbors. Pringer Slumberland, Highway 30 West in Carroll.
Looking to boost your brand? Top Loft makes it easy with custom online stores for businesses, sports teams, and organizations. Enhance your brand's visibility with a tailor-made store showcasing your logo, colors, and designs. Enjoy endless customization options. Choose styles, colors, and add your unique touch to every product. Plus, their streamlined ordering system ensures a smooth experience for you and your customers. Elevate your brand with Top Loft.
At Audubon County Memorial Hospital and Clinics, their mission is to deliver excellence with quality and compassion to everyone they serve. From their primary care providers and emergency services to their outpatient specialists and rehab department, they're here for you. They're also proud of their local heroes, the Audubon Wheelers athletes. Keep shining, Wheelers. Audubon County Memorial Hospital and Clinics. Your health, their commitment. Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Audubon Wheelers good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-563-9584. That's 563-9584. Good luck, Wheelers, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
Hey, sports fans, R&J Wagner Trucking, the top name in expedited transportation since 2002, is cheering on the Audubon Wheelers. With their cutting-edge equipment and expert team, R&J Wagner handles all your liquid bulk needs with unbeatable reliability. They're proud to support our local schools and wish the best of luck to all the athletic teams.
Go Wheelers!
From everybody at R&J Wagner Trucking, we're behind you all the way.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, Ref.
That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
I apologize for that long break there, folks. We had some technical difficulties over here, lost service on my internet service over here on the phone, so trying to get you connected. And we are back to you now. It is at the half. Audubon leads it 30-8. And Randy, we didn't have time to add up any of the stats there at half, but still have plenty of time to kind of go through everything. But a really good first half. I think both defenses played well. Audubon able to hit some big plays for touchdowns.
Yeah, from Audubon's perspective, certainly the defense, with the exception of that scoring drive that they scored the touchdown on, had two breakdown and coverages. Other than that, I don't know how you could criticize anything Audubon's defense has done. They played an outstanding game. They're flowing hard to the ball, making some crushing tackles.
Again, it is 30-8 here at the half. We'll go through scores from around the area, also give you the stats as well. It's coming up here as well in your Culver-Satchel Report. Culver-Satchel Report, again, brought to you by Culver's, celebrating 40 years in business, 12 years in a Carroll Culver's. Welcome to Delicious. We'll step away, take a break, back with more of your Culver-Satchel Report coming up here on 93.7 KKRL.
From bump set spike to the crack of the bat, at Motor Inn of Carroll, we love our high school sports. And we love the opportunity to support our local schools, athletes, coaches, and parents. Through the hard work of our kids, we get the enjoyment of watching and listening to their activities. Other life lessons, like teamwork and citizenship, help create outstanding young women and men we are so proud to sponsor. Good luck to all of our local sports teams. From Motor Inn of Carroll.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
At Audubon County Memorial Hospital and Clinics, their mission is to deliver excellence with quality and compassion to everyone they serve. From their primary care providers and emergency services to their outpatient specialists and rehab department, they're here for you. They're also proud of their local heroes, the Audubon Wheelers athletes. Keep shining, Wheelers. Audubon County Memorial Hospital and Clinics. Your health, their commitment. Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Audubon Wheelers good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-563-9584. That's 563-9584. Good luck, Wheelers, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
Hey, sports fans, R&J Wagner Trucking, the top name in expedited transportation since 2002, is cheering on the Audubon Wheelers. With their cutting-edge equipment and expert team, R&J Wagner handles all your liquid bulk needs with unbeatable reliability. They're proud to support our local schools and wish the best of luck to all the athletic teams.
Go Wheelers!
From everybody at R&J Wagner Trucking, we're behind you all the way.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Way Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Welcome back into your Culver's Hatchet Report here on 93.7 at KKRL. Audubon leads it at the half, 30-8. We'll run through some scores around the area. Class 3A District 1. Carroll on top of Crescent at the half, 43-0. That could be a big win for the Tigers as they go into district play the next week. Class 2A District 9. Roland Story on top of Kemper, 7-0. That one in the second quarter. Also taking a look at Class 1A District, or Class 1A Emmetsburg East Sac. Last time we knew 0-0 there in that first quarter, so that's a big one if the Raiders can pull off an upset there into Class 1A. Taking a look at other scores, Riverside on top of I.K. Manning at the half. That's 21-14 there in Class A District 7. 8-man at District 1, Arweva on top of West Harrison, 49-0 at the half. And then Cam in 8-man District 9, Cam on top of Coon Rapids, 6-0. That one in the first quarter. And then your score here at the half, 30-8. Casey Miners, Randy Spees with you here on 93.7 at KKRL, and Audubon did a nice job of running the football, hit the more explosive plays. We thought coming into the game that St. Ed's would be the team with the more explosive plays, but it turns out it's Audubon, and they ran the football really well tonight, not having to throw the football very much.
Yeah, exactly right. Coming in, the Gales were the big play offense. Not that Audubon hasn't had big plays, but it's been all Audubon this half for the most part. This my opinion always is that this first series coming out of the half is really big for both teams. I mean, the Gales want to drive the field and score, and to have a chance. If they don't, then everything plays into Audubon's hands.
Again, your score 30-8 here at the half. We'll step away, take another break. We'll give you the first half stats and return. Also, second half kickoff coming up in just a little bit here on 93.7 at KKRL.
For more than 40 years, Culver's has brought you fresh, never frozen deliciousness. And since 2012, we have been proud to serve the Carroll community. From mouth-watering burgers to our one-of-a-kind custards, our goal at Culver's is simple. Satisfy your hunger with the highest quality products delivered to you with a smile. Whether you are a coach, player, or parent, Culver's is the perfect destination to build team spirit. Come celebrate 12 years in Carroll with us.
Culver's, welcome to Delicious.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, Ref.
That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Way Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
KKRL weather. Slight chance of thunderstorms tonight, otherwise partly cloudy. Lows around 64, southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chance for storms tomorrow. Highs level off around 87. Cloudy skies expected tomorrow night. Thunderstorms likely. Lows around 53. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Paul Frobley. See the full forecast and the Brinks Exteriors radar at 93.7 KKRL.com. Currently 80.
30-8 your score here at the half. As we get set for the second half, we'll give you kind of what we have stats unofficial-wise here in the first half for Audubon. Aaron Olson, 8 carries, a couple touchdowns, a little over 150 yards unofficially in that first half. Carson Wessel, 7 carries, 52 yards. Wessel also 1 of 4 for 15 yards. Also went 15 yards for a touchdown Logan Setzel with 2 catches in the first half, 1 for 15, 1 for 11 yards, and a touchdown. Aaron Olson, 1 for 1 for 11 yards, throwing the football with a touchdown. So 3 touchdowns unofficially tonight for Aaron Olson. We got the word that Carson Wessel is going to be good to go for the second half. We'll see kind of how that ankle holds up. Might see the run game with Aaron a little bit, but still the arm of Carson Wessel going to play a factor in the second half, you have to feel like.
Yeah, they still have to stay balanced. The Gales are a good enough defense. You're not going to just be able to line up and toe-to-toe and run the ball 3 yards in a cloud of dust. I mean, you're going to have to be able to throw the ball a little bit just to keep them honest, at least for a quarter. If the score stays this way going into the fourth quarter, then maybe you can start milking clock.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'd say, and I know Coach Burks will. He'll be full throttle here. Everything's open in the playbook. They'll pass, they'll throw, or they'll pass, they'll run. Defensively, we hope that the Wheelers can sustain what they did in the first half.
It's a 30-8 your score here at the half. Again, Aaron Olson been the big story. Carson Wessel kind of hurt there towards the end of the second quarter with an ankle. Sounds like he'll be good to go for the second half. Aaron Olson, 3 touchdowns unofficially tonight. And Austin Christensen's been fantastic defensively tonight for Audubon, which is you kind of expect from him. Yep. He was starting middle linebacker last year for him, racked up almost 100 tackles. But his ability to make plays in the open field and wrap up and tackle has really been big tonight, especially taking away the big play threat of St. Edmunds.
Yeah, his size, I'm not sure his size, but he's got to be about 6'5". Well, they got him listed at 6'3". They got him listed at, but I think he's taller than that. And 180, I think he's bigger than that. But his size and just his athleticism. He's just such an athlete out there. And he's got that that rare quality of football players that knows for the football. He just knows where it's going to be, and he meets them there.
St. Edmunds will get the second half kickoff. Audubon will be on defense. Mentioned a touchdown late in that first half, really big for Audubon, because St. Ed's, if they were able to stop them there, it cuts it to cuts the lead down a little bit for Audubon. It was 24-8. St. Ed's able to get the ball back at the half, and they score a touchdown. It's all of a sudden close to one possession game there. And that scrambled touchdown throw by Aaron Olson was kind of big towards the end of that second quarter to extend the lead to 30-8. Again, St. Edmunds going to get the second half kickoff. I got the second half coming up in just a little bit for you guys. Ran through some of the area scores around other districts as well. Again, we got your New Way Auto Group scoreboard show coming up today. That'll be from 10 to midnight. They'll be on Kick 106.7 as well as at KCIM. Mason Nealon, Jeff Blankman, and Jim Malter will be on that for you, talking with all of our area football coaches and running through scores from the districts. You can check that out 10 to midnight on KCIM and at Kick 106.7. We are getting close to start the second half. Jack Sanderson will kick the ball away for Audubon. It looks like Gallison hit back deep to receive for the Gales, and we haven't really seen Gallus's ability in the kick return, and if you're there Audubon, you got to like that a little bit, kind of limiting how many touches he gets on the football.
Yeah, well, we'll see if Jack Sanderson can make it 4 for 4 here at the touchbacks. This is something we're not used to, and that's like I said before, that's such a weapon in 8-man football, to pin him down on the 15-yard line, make him go 65 yards. That's a big thing in 8-man football.
Sanderson's kick is going to be on the way as we start the second half. It's going to be a short one. Gallus going to field it off the ground. He's got some room over to the right side, but nice open field tackles there by the Wheelers. Going to halt the gain a little bit, but it'll be 1st and 10 up past the 20-yard line.
Yep. Pretty good coverage by the Wheelers.
Ball going to be placed at the 23, I believe. St. Ed's will start with the football, ball on their own 23-yard line. Again, do want to apologize earlier. Lost service on our cell phone that we're using down here tonight at Fort Dodge. Missed a little towards the end of that first half. St. Edmunds comes out with the reverse. A nice read there by Jensen coming off, or was that Jorgensen coming off the end? I think that was Eli coming off the end spot there a little bit. And
forced him inside. And
forced him inside a little bit. Kind of did a nice job, missed the tackle, but read the reverse perfectly. Yep. And forced the run to go back inside, and Audubon able to flow to the football. Going to be a gain of about 3 on the play for Hinton. He's been their leading ball carrier tonight, yardage-wise.
I'm sure that was discussion at halftime to how to defend that misdirection.
Swisher going to use the play-action fake, going to go back over the middle. Standerson in there on coverage. Pass will be off the hands. Was that Gallus, the intended receiver, I think, on the backside of the play? Yep. Ball incomplete.
Good coverage by Jack Standerson. He was on his inside hip, and when the ball got there, he just kind of stuck his arm in there and broke it up.
Big third down coming here early third quarter. 11:15 left in the third quarter. 30-0, Audubon on top. St. Ed's comes to the line of scrimmage. We'll have Swisher and Baker in the backfield. No receivers split out. Everybody up nice and tight to the line of scrimmage, and the run play going to go nowhere. And I wonder if the way they ran that, if they planned on going for it on fourth down, because that was a run right up the middle with Swisher, and it's going to bring up a 4th and 4, ball on the St. Ed's 29-yard line.
It's risky, but you're down 30-8. At some point you got to say we got to take some chances, and they might be saying that's the time right now.
Austin Christensen in on the tackle, and they are going to punt it, so kind of a questionable call there by St. Ed's on the third down play.
It's a tough call because you hate to give the Wheelers the ball right there. It's a short field.
Punt going to be dropped, and they're going to end up picking up the first. A nice open field tackle. It's going to be close to the first down.
I don't think so.
Never mind. I was reading the sticks wrong. It's going to be ended up turning over there.
Mr. Christensen.
Gales turn it over on downs, and it'll be Austin Christensen with another tackle tonight.
Man, that is laying the woods, let me tell you.
3 times he's made a big play in open field today on the defensive end.
First down for sure.
Going to be first down Audubon in plus territory. Ball on the Gales' 29-yard line. Wessel back in at quarterback. Going to hand it off to Olsen. Olsen bobbles the snap. He drops it. Able to fall right on it. I don't know if that was kind of a misread by Zoe. Kind of looked like a read option there. Wessel might have wanted to hand it off. Olsen, didn't quite have it. I don't know kind of what was going on there.
And Aaron just didn't secure the ball. He was trying to find a crease somewhere, but there really wasn't anything there. He was going to get tackled for a loss regardless, but you definitely don't want to turn the ball over.
Wessel going to come out for a play. We'll bring in.
And the worst thing the Wheelers can do here is to turn the ball over. Milk clock. Methodically get down the field. There's a bad snap again. We're going to lose that one.
Snap. I think the football got back into Audubon hands. We have a new number on the field. 48's out there. Kind of looks like the build of Carter Obermeyer, but it's not the jersey he was wearing. I don't have a 48 on my roster.
There is a 48. Yeah, I think that is Carter Obermeyer.
Kind of looks like
he must have had something happen to his jersey or something.
It's going to be 3rd and 42 now coming up for Audubon, or 3rd and 20, excuse me.
Wheelers are going backwards fast.
Wessel going to draw back to pass, going to throw a screen out to Aaron Olsen.
Nice
Gets a block, going to be up past the original line of scrimmage, breaks it out back open field. He's going to be in the end zone for a touchdown, dives for it. They're going to call him in for a touchdown, a 39-yard touchdown pass on a 3rd and 20. Going to extend the Audubon lead. Carson Wessel with his first touchdown pass tonight. That one good for 39 yards.
That was Colton Hansen that sprung the block out here in the flat. Just got enough of him that Aaron Olsen could scoot by. And then down the sideline went, and he made a nice cut back inside. And somebody else kind of threw a miniature block down towards the inside the 10-yard line down there. But that was quite a play.
Wheeler's going to go for 2. Wessel going to throw it back over the back of the end zone. That one's swatted away. They read the pass to Colton Hansen this time. Wheeler's able to get that play in for a 2-point conversion in the first half. It's 36-8. Audubon on top. We'll go ahead and step away. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on 93.7 at KKRL.
At Audubon County Memorial Hospital and Clinic, their mission is to deliver excellence with quality and compassion to everyone they serve. From their primary care providers and emergency services to their outpatient specialists and rehab department, they're here for you. They're also proud of their local heroes, the Audubon Wheelers athletes. Keep shining, Wheelers. Audubon County Memorial Hospital and Clinic. Your health, their commitment.
Wheeler's going to kick the football away. They lead it 36-8. Audubon on top by 4 touchdowns here over St. Ed's. Gallus and Hinton back deep to receive the kick. The kick from Sanderson on the way. Gallus will catch it right about the 5-yard line.
Danger zone.
He's going to break out to the outside. Yeah. He's got the edge. Nice block over the middle. He's going to run out of bounds shortly after that, right at the 30-yard line. A 25-yard return.
That was Mr. Walker with the big block for the Gales. For the middle there, it sprung him. That was a good block.
36-8 your score. Audubon back out on defense here in the third quarter. 8:48 left.
You can see where Gallus could be an explosive player. You know, he gets in the open. He's tough.
Sees the field really well. As Swisher will be in the shotgun. Baker to his left. They're going to motion Hint. They're going to give it to Hint on the sweep. Going to break out around the tacklers. He's got the edge. Walker still going downfield. He's going to be brought down from behind by Austin Christensen, but gets it up to the 40-yard line of the Wheelers. And a nice play there on a first down. Flipping sides of the field. And Gale's going to have it into plus territory.
That was blocked real well by the Gales out around their left side. Austin Christensen just didn't get it. He just got enough block on him that he couldn't get to the ball carrier. And right down the sideline he went.
36-8, Audubon still on top here in the third quarter. Gales come to the line of scrimmage, ball on the Wheeler 20-yard line. We'll give it to Hint again. I don't think that was Hint on the play.
That was
Sam Meyer on the carry.
That was a good block by Baker, but somebody came in from the inside. I don't know, couldn't see who it was. Baker had a good block and had him sealed. If he could have got around him to the right, it could have been some more yardage.
7:50 left here in the third quarter. Swisher bringing the play in from the sideline for St. Edmunds. Wheelers on defense here. They've led from the get-go. Aaron Olson, 4 touchdowns, 1 throwing, 1 receiving, and 2 rushing. Swisher will be in the shotgun. Baker to his right. They're going to put a man in motion. They're going to run the play action. They're going to try to go over the middle of the field. That's going to be a jump ball into the end zone, and it's going to be batted down. Adam Obrick in a good coverage there, and it's going to be an incomplete pass.
Can't tell. Is that Obrick? Or?
I believe it was Obrick in coverage.
Yeah, he was good coverage. Once he got in the end zone, he kind of let the receiver slip behind him a little bit, which is good defensive back technique, because you're not defending the back of the goal line. So
7:25 still to go. It's going to be third down here and 6 for St. Edmunds. Definite 4-down territory. Wheelers need to make 2 stops to get the offense back on the field. See if the Gales run the football here to gain something to make it a manageable 4th down. They're going to hand it off to Baker, looking for a hole. Going to cut it back up the middle, and Austin Christensen, a nice job again from his linebacker spot.
The defensive end did a good job of setting the edge, and that allowed Austin Christensen to come in and clean it up.
Colton Hansen will check in, going to take the spot of Isaac Sorensen.
Gabe Jensen on the defensive end over there.
Gabe Jensen, Eli Jorgensen, both of them make really nice plays at the DN spots for Audubon.
They do a good job of setting the edge. They talk about that all the time, not allowing the running back to get outside of you. That allows your inside linebackers to fill the alleys and make the tackles. It's not a glorious position because you're not going to make a lot of tackles, more than likely, but you're doing your job.
4th and 5 now here for St. Ed's. And then we're going to get a false start. Looked like Baker, first was that Meyer? I think it was Meyer in the backfield, leaned forward a little bit.
I thought they've gotten away with that a couple times when they went in motion. They had a guy in motion, and he kind of leans like that.
Going to make it 4th and 10 now. Jack Sanderson will check on the field for Audubon. Going to make it 4th and 10. 6:30 left here in the third quarter. We'll have your Motor Inn player of the game coming up tonight. Motor Inn at Carroll, your premier Toyota and a Chevy Buick dealership. Score update in that Carroll game, 50-7. Carroll on top in the third quarter over Creston. Creston was a state semifinal team last year in Class 3A. Swisher drops back to pass, going to go over the middle. He's got a man open in the end zone. If he hangs on to it, I think it's going to end up being a touchdown, and it's going to be a touchdown, a 20-yard pass to Swisher. I didn't quite get the number on the kid that caught it.
I can't read the numbers.
I think that was Jacob Koopman that caught it. Number 8.
It's a good route, good pass. The defender was right there. I mean, it's just a great pass.
Second touchdown pass from Switcher tonight. He's got 15 passes unofficially, thrown the ball 15 times tonight. Going to make it 36-14 with 6:08 left here in the third quarter. Gale's going to go for 2. Set up in the middle of the field to hand it off to Meyer. He's going to plow his way into the end zone. 2-point conversion good. We'll make it 36-16. A 20-point lead for Audubon. We'll step away, take a break. They get the football back when we return back in 1 minute here on 93.7 at KKRL.
Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Audubon Wheelers good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-563-9584. That's 563-9584. Good luck, Wheelers, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
(36-16). Audubon going to get the football back here for another drive. They scored on their opening drive. Aaron Olson, 39-yard touchdown catch on a screen pass on a 3rd and 20 from Carson Wessel. They're able to get the Wheelers on the board again. They led the whole game so far, 36-16. Kick on the way, and it's going to be out of the back of the end zone. A good kick. That hit the back of the end zone in the air.
Yep.
And it'll be a touchback for St. Ed's. Wheelers going to get it on their own 15-yard line for their second drive here in the third quarter.
This is an important possession for the Wheelers. You know, you got to see if you can answer the touchdown the Gales just came up with. Use a little time off the clock. That's the recipe. We'll see if they can follow it. But
the Wheelers will come to the line of scrimmage. 8-man District 9 contest tonight for you on 93.7 at KKRL. Wessel going to be the lone man in a lone backfield. Is going to put Olson in motion across the right side of the formation. He'll drop back to pass, and still he gets pressure in his face. Going to go over the back of the defense. Austin Christensen going to catch it for a big play up past midfield.
Up cramp. He was pulling his toe there at the end. He must have been a slight cramp. He got rid of it. That was I think it caught the Gales a little bit off guard there. They probably thought they were going to try to run the ball. Somehow Austin Christensen got behind the safety back there, and it was actually defended decently. But
after starting 0 for 3, Carson Wessel with 3 straight completions. That's the first one to Austin Christensen. That one good for 32 yards. Wessel going to hand it off to Olson. Olson on the sweep to the right side, and that's going to be defended well. A loss on the play.
3 Gale defenders there. There just wasn't any place for him to go.
And to bring up second now, 2nd and 2. Loss of 2 on the play for Aaron Olson. Led the Wheelers rushing tonight over 150 yards, right at 150 unofficially on 9 carries tonight, a couple of touchdowns. He's got 4 on the night. Threw 1, caught 1, and ran for 2.
They might be trying to protect Carson Wessel a little bit, but that'd be a good opportunity to pull the ball from Olson and Wessel go the other direction because they're pursuing so hard.
36-16. Carson Wessel going to keep it on a quarterback keeper up the middle, and he gets thrown down hard to the ground. Gets up like he's okay. Going to be a gain of about 1 on the play.
I thought it looked like it was going to be a little bigger play than it was, but the Gales fielded it real fast.
Going to bring it up 3rd and 11 now. Still a 20-point lead for Audubon with 4:40 left here in the third quarter. Every New Way Auto Group scoreboard show coming up tonight. That'll be on Kick 106.7 as well as 1380 AM, 95.1 FM at KCIM. We're going to run from 10 to midnight. We'll talk with all the area coaches. I'll get down on the field and talk with Coach Burks following today's game. Wessel going to run a swing pass out to Olson. Olson going to break it out to the outside, unable to break a tackle. It's going to be a loss on the play. Going to bring up 4th down now.
Well, at times the Gales defense is really stout. I mean, they're very disciplined. They fly to the football, and they're good tacklers.
Pass will be caught, but it's going to go for a loss of 3 on the play. Olson with 2 catches for 36 yards tonight and a touchdown. They're going to split 3 receivers out. To the right side of the formation, kind of in a stacked look. Wessel going to draw back to pass. He's going to step up now in the pocket, looking to go deep. Going to throw it. Has a nice ball. He's got a man open on the backside.
Good job.
It's going to get knocked away into double coverage, and that'll turn it over on downs.
Kind of had two receivers in the same spot. I don't think that was intended. The safety did a nice job of coming over to help and just knocked the ball away.
3:30 left here in this third quarter. And still 36-16. That score brought to you by Treese Company and Eco Water Systems. Whalers on top here in 8-man District 9. Might have a stoppage in play a little bit. I don't know if somebody called a timeout here.
They had an injury over there. I think
injury on the far side. Somebody might be cramping again. Yeah, they're going to working on somebody towards the end zone. So 36-16 lead for Audubon with 3:32 left here in this third quarter. Again, we'll have that Motor Inn Player of the Game coming up tonight. Austin Christensen with the great game. Colton Hansen's blocked well today for the Wheelers. Aaron Olson with 4 touchdowns.
That'd be a tough choice.
Plenty of kids throwing their names into the hat tonight. Wheelers walking back out on the field. There's still a tendon to the Gale down there. Looks like he's cramping up a little bit. Has a couple players helping him as well as a trainer down there.
It's like both his legs are cramped.
They got both of them in the air.
That's not fair. It's bad enough having one. I can't imagine having two.
Wheelers will be on defense when we resume action here on 93.7 at KKRL. Casey Miners, Randy Spees with you. The Gatorade broadcast booth. Gatorade distributed by Pepsi Beverages there in Carroll.
He's struggling.
I'm surprised the refs haven't blown the whistle to kind of have him maybe
take a water break.
Yeah, that or have him hobble up off the field. Looks like they're going to help him up off the field a little bit. He's walking
like he's on stilts.
Yeah, he's cramping up a little bit. 36-16. Audubon on top, late third quarter here on 93.7 at KKR. Your regional game of the week. An early district contest for both of these schools. Whalers picked up a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage tonight and have led the whole game since then. We resume action as Swisher will put a man into motion. They keep it on the quarterback keeper up the middle. Gain of a little on the play. Give him a gain of about 3. Bring up a second down play now coming up for St. Edmonds.
Austin Christensen came in to fill, but he gave a little bit of a hip shimmy and didn't quite, just kind of arm tackled him. Didn't get him to the ground.
2nd and 7 now coming up for the Gales. Wheelers defense has played great tonight so far, stopping a very big play-heavy St. Edmonds team. Their longest play of 20 yards tonight. I think both their touchdowns came on 20-yard pass completions. Swisher going to use the play action, going to look to go deep down the field, and that's blocked.
Mr. Christensen again.
Austin Christensen getting the deflection. He'll block the pass down from his linebacker spot. Did a nice job of reading it, unable to pick it off, but it's going to bring up 3rd and 7 now for St. Edmonds. And St. Edmonds just shy of midfield, but with where the score's at, likely going to go for it on 4th down here.
Yep. So they're probably looking at trying to pick up 4 or 5 yards here to make it a, so it can be a run or a pass.
2:49 left here in the third quarter. Gales walk to the line of scrimmage. Swisher and Baker in the backfield. They're going to put hit in motion. Use the play action again. Swisher with pressure over the middle. He's going to have a man open downfield, up past midfield, and that'll be McLean making the catch. Aaron Olson into coverage, but it's going to be a first down now for St. Ed's.
They're in man coverage there. It's just a little too long to cover, and Aaron Olson just was a step behind. Couldn't make the play.
Ball up to the 27-yard line now for the Wheelers. 16 passes unofficially tonight for St. Edmonds to only 9 for Audubon. Gales come to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10. They'll put hit in motion. They're going to try to give it up the middle. I think that was going to try to go to Baker up the middle. Baker never really had control of it. It was fumbled, but Swisher going to fall on it. It's going to be a loss on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down now for St. Edmonds.
They're pretty fortunate there. The ball just bounced right back to him. Gabe Jensen was right there. Just fortunate bounce for the Gales.
2nd and 2 now. 1:40 left. Clock still ticking here in the third quarter. It's a regional game of the week. 8-man District 9. Audubon taking on Fort Dodge St. Edmunds. Swisher going to draw back to pass. They're going to try to set up the screen. Now they're going to go deep. Going to be out of the reach. Aaron Olson read it perfectly. Almost had the pick. It was out of reach of Hint. They set up a wheel to Hint coming off the motion. And Aaron Olson recognized it, playing that deep safety spot, able to knock it away. Going to bring up 3rd and 12 now for St. Edmunds.
That was perfect coverage by Olson. I don't think it fooled him a bit. I think they probably scouted that play and knew it was probably coming. He was in probably a better position to receive that ball than the actual receiver was.
Ran the route for the receiver. 1:22 left here in the third quarter. Swisher going to draw back to pass again. Fakes the screen. Now has to step up in the pocket from pressure. Pass going to be too high. Jack Sanderson right there in coverage. It'll fall incomplete. Going to bring up a 4th down and 12. 4th and long for St. Edmunds now coming up.
That was really a good job by Swisher. He stepped up in the pocket and kept his eyes down the field and made a relatively good throw. It was just receiver just couldn't pull it in, but it was a good throw, very potentially a good catch.
I wonder if Audubon will bring some pressure or a blitz here. With 4th down and 12 coming up for St. Ed's. 36-16, a minute 16 left in the third quarter. Swisher going to drive back to pass on play action again. Going to look to go deep for the end zone. Double coverage. Adam Mowbray knocked it down. Almost had the pick, but going to knock it down. And kind of a smart play for him to knock it down.
Very smart play.
Because if he would have caught it, he would have been tackled, and Audubon would have got the ball on their own 1-yard line. So a smart play to knock it down. Turns the ball over. Better field position now for the Wheelers. They're going to have it at their own 29.
That's one of my biggest pet peeves in football at every level. And I understand as a former defensive back myself, interceptions are that ultimate goal, But that's a case where you don't want the interception. Just knock the ball down, and your field position is way better.
Wheelers with the football now, leading by 20, 36-16. Wesselin at quarterback, and to send Christensen in motion across the right side of the formation. We're going to toss it out to Aaron Olson. That was read perfectly by St. Ed's. They almost were there when the pitch came. And we're going to get a flag late. A flag flew in.
That was a late flag, but they might get somebody for a hold.
And it was right where Austin Christensen was blocking somebody.
I'm not sure if you're the Gales, if you accept this. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Not quite sure. Have they decided what they called yet?
I don't know.
But they're going to mark it off. It's going to be a penalty against Audubon.
It had to be a hold.
Going to bring it now back to 1st down. It's going to go from 1st and 10 to, I think, 1st and 25?
Yeah.
1st and 21 is what they're going to mark off here. So an 11-yard penalty. Ball on Audubon's 18, and they might have to come in and re-spot this. I think there's a little confusion by the refs on what was called because the late flag came in and where it was spotted.
It all depends on where the foul occurred. It's 10 yards from that spot. So.
Looks like they might move the football up a little bit to the 20, so they're going to make it about a 1st and 19 now.
It was basically a foul at the line of scrimmage, so it shouldn't be more than 10 yards back.
57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Wessel alone in the backfield, going to bring Christensen in motion. Low snap. Wessel going to keep it on the quarterback. Keeper going to get a decent amount on the play back. Going to be short of the original line of scrimmage. It will bring up 2nd down. Audubon will have to run another play before the third quarter clock is done with.
That's a good 7-8 yard pickup. I mean,
you're going to give it a 6-yard gain, I believe, on the play.
They get another 1 or 2 of those. They'll be in 1st down territory.
And probably in 4 down territory, I'm assuming. Marker just shy of the 40, but who knows what's up by 20.
Yeah, clock changes things.
Clock still running. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. 10 seconds on the play clock. Wessel going to keep it on the quarterback keeper. Olsen out making a block. He's going to cut it back up the middle. We'll get it past the original line of scrimmage. Going to set up a third down from the 30-yard line, and that will take us to the end of the third quarter. Audubon leads it 36-16. We'll step away, take a break. Got your fourth quarter. Audubon driving when we return here on 93.7 KKRL.
Hey, sports fans, R&J Wagner Trucking, the top name in expedited transportation since 2002, is cheering on the Audubon Wheelers. With their cutting-edge equipment and expert team, R&J Wagner handles all your liquid bulk needs with unbeatable reliability. They're proud to support our local schools and wish the best of luck to all the athletic teams.
Go Wheelers!
From everybody at R&J Wagner Trucking, we're behind you all the way.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Wheelers with the football as they flip sides, and we go to the fourth quarter here on 93.7 KKRL. Audubon leads at 36-16 here in 8-man District 9, taking on the St. Edmunds Gales of Fort Dodge. A big fourth quarter coming up. Ball game still not done with.
No. This game is eerily similar to last year. The Gales just won't go away. And
they set up a screen pass for Christensen. He's got good speed and going to run away. Excuse me, that's Brody Weber.
Yeah.
Brody Weber going to pick up the play. I thought it was Christensen with the way he was running.
Yeah, I agree. I thought it was too.
Going to be a first down. Gain of about 13 on the play. Pass complete from Carson Wessel. A good screen play, and I don't think that's quite what St. Ed's was looking for.
No. Yeah, that was a well-developed screenplay to Brody Weber. And, he just outran I thought he was going to get tackled right when he caught it, but he just kind of outran the defensive lineman that was chasing him.
Ball up to the Audubon 34-yard line. 1st and 10, Wessel in the backfield. Olsen, the running back, to his left. Receiver split out to the far side, and St. Ed's is going to jump. So give Audubon an extra 5 yards. A good job of a hard count there. It's going to get it up into St. Ed's territory. Ball was stopped right at the 40. Now up to the
signature
30.
play of the Wheelers. They do a good job of staying disciplined and staying in there and don't move, draw the defense off.
Audubon does a really good job of knowing what kind of stuff they want to run and sticking to it and being fundamentally sound on what they do. 36-16 your score, 11-11 left here in the fourth quarter. Wessel going to keep it on a quarterback keeper. He's got room to run, going to run away from everybody else. And, never mind, going to be brought down.
Oh, he's hurt.
He might have hurt that ankle again. It looks like it is that ankle again for Carson Wessel, but the ball going to be spotted at the 10. A 20-yard run for Carson Wessel on his 11th carry unofficially tonight.
I just think the tackler kind of rolled up on him from behind. And
Aaron will stick in at quarterback for him now. And as we mentioned in the first half, Audubon kind of became one-dimensional with Aaron at quarterback. They're going to bring Carter Obermeyer in as the backup running back. Olsen slides over to quarterback. He'll be in the shotgun. Low snap. Aaron going to be brought down on the tackle for a loss. I believe that was Hansen in on the tackle, and that was a fumbled snap. It was a really low snap. And I think I kind of know what Coach Burks might say when I talk to him after the game is they got to fix these snaps. It's been multiple times tonight. It's been a low snap or a snap up and high. Kind of negated some good field position. It's going to bring up 2nd and goal now back to the 23-yard line of the Gales.
I think what happens, Clayton Van Arnhem is so anxious to get out, and he's the center, he's so anxious to get out and block, he just doesn't get the snap where he needs to be.
Olsen still in at quarterback. He'll keep it on a quarterback keeper. He's got Colton Hansen, the pulling guard, blocking out in front of it for him. Breaks out of the tackles. He's going to cut back across the field and run in for a 23-yard touchdown. A nice job of blockers going down the field, but a bad tackling there by St. Ed's, and Aaron Olsen slips away from two, cuts it back across the far side of the field, and runs it in for a 23-yard touchdown.
That's the first time all night I would say it was poor tackling technique by the Gales. They're probably getting a little tired. They got players that are playing both ways too, and it's a hot, muggy night, and it's fourth quarter. You get a little weary in the legs, and I think that's what happened to him.
Aaron Olson has scored all of the offensive touchdowns tonight for the Wheelers. He's got 3 on the ground, 1 receiving, and 1 passing. Olson going to keep her on the quarterback keeper for the 2-point conversion, and he's going to walk into the end zone, and that'll make it 44-16 here in the fourth quarter. We will step away, take a break. Back in 1 minute. Got more football coming up for you. Got the rest of the fourth quarter when we return in 1 minute on 93.7 KKRL.
Financial planning can be easy to avoid, but in these uncertain times, it should be your top priority. Now is the time to put Silverleaf Wealth Management on your team. Whether you want to plan for retirement, better manage your investment assets, or fund your kids' education, Silverleaf Wealth Management can help you discover, design, and implement a plan for pursuing your goals. Visit us online or schedule a consultation with me, Ann Slefta, today by calling or texting us at 712-775-2251. This is Silverleaf Wealth Management of Carroll, Iowa.
Hello, this is Dr. Michael Dirks, orthopedic surgeon with St. Anthony's. I'm excited to have joined the team here at St. Anthony's, your local sports injury experts. We perform knee arthroscopy with ACL reconstruction and meniscus repair, as well as shoulder arthroscopy with rotator cuff and labral repair. If you're suffering from hip, knee, or shoulder pain, give us a call so we can get you back to the playing field or back to the activities that you love doing.
St. Anthony Orthopedics, located on the St. Anthony campus. St. Anthony Regional Hospital. Always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Kickoff going to go to the back of the end zone. Jack Sanderson going to throw himself into that for motor and play of the game the way he's kicked tonight.
That was a boomer. I mean, it would hit easily in the end zone. 5 touchbacks for the Wheelers tonight in the kicking game. It has set up the Gales in not very good field position all night. 44-16 game, I wouldn't say quite over with yet, but it's getting there. If you get a stop here, going to make it a lot easier to win the game tonight if you're Audubon. Might see some JV kids start to sub into the game a little bit, up 44-16. 9:47 left. Swisher in at quarterback, going to hand it off to Baker on the sweep to the right side. Going to get past some tacklers. He's a big body, a big boy to bring down. Yes.
And it's going to be a gain of about 9 on the play.
Carter Overmeyer, I think, lost his helmet. Oh, no, that's
Colton Hansen. Colton Hansen going to come out. Have to come out for a play.
There's some hitting going on out there all night long. Helmets flying.
Last year, St. Ed's defense struggled in most of the games they played. Tonight, they seem more like a more fundamentally sound defense, making Audubon really work for all the yardage they've gained tonight.
Yeah, I've been impressed. They fly to the football, good tacklers.
Going to give it to Hint on a jet sweep. Good read there by the Wheelers, but unable to get him in the backfield. He's going to burst away. He's got good speed. It's going to be a first down. I think just right at midfield or just short of midfield. They're going to mark him just short. He stepped out of bounds. But it's going to be first down. Aaron Hint on the carry.
Yeah, that was just a good, heady run by Hint. It's pretty well defended by the Wheelers. They stretched it out. He just found a crease and bolted through it. I think you can see both defenses are starting to wear down a little bit.
9:30 left here in the fourth quarter. We'll have that motor in player of the game coming up. Conclusion of tonight's ball game. Swisher going to draw back to pass on play action. They're going to get a hold, but nice job of breaking off the tackle was Eli Jorgensen. Wheeler fans yelling for the hold. I don't think we've had a really holding call most of the night tonight.
A lot of help from the Wheeler fans on that one.
44-16 still the score. 9:24 left here in the ball game. Again, we'll type up the Brinks Exterior Sports Report for this game probably on Sunday sometime. I'll type that up, sit down on Sunday. Going to go to South Dakota over the weekend, watch a buddy of mine play football, so it's going to be fun. 44-16 the score, 9:24 left here in the third quarter. Swisher going to put a man in motion. They're going to give it to Hint on the jet sweep. Going to cut it back up the middle, and that's the play I think if you look at film, when Audubon looks back on this on Monday, that play St. Ed's has had success with most of the night.
Yeah, like I said, you can really tell both sides. The Wheelers are wearing down on defense a little bit because they're not flying quite as well to that play.
Colin Hartle going to check in. Carter Obermeyer going to check out at the linebacker spot for Audubon. So under 9 minutes left here in the ball game. 3rd and 2 coming up for St. Ed's. Going to have 2 plays to get this 2 yards. Wheelers lead at 44-16. That score brought to you by Trees Company and Eco Water Systems. Swisher going to use it on a jet sweep. Ball fell to the ground. They were trying to get it on a reverse to hit coming back to the left side of the formation. Flag comes in late. Are they going to call unnecessary roughness late hit there?
I believe so. It's a tough call. That's both players are going for the ball. The official's saying he was on the ground.
Coach Obermeyer not happy with it. Neither is Coach Christensen over here. Wheeler fan not happy with it as well.
Not if you're on the ground, it's not.
44-16 your score. It's going to be an automatic first down for St. Edmonds.
That's a really tough call. I mean,
it'll be an automatic first down, but the play essentially only going to gain about 4 with where it happened.
Colton was just, he's just going hard for the football's on the ground, and he dove for it. The Gale covered it up on the ground, and official just felt it was a little bit too late.
8:17 left here in the ball game. Swisher going to be the lone man in the backfield. Going to run a screen to Gallus on the far side. Going to get past the blocker, and he's going to run out into space. Going to be just shy of the 20-yard line.
That's the case for the corner there. I think it's
9
Jack
on
Standerson. A play like that, you gotta use your sideline and string it out to the sideline. Don't let him get around you.
Gain of 9 on the play. 2nd and 1 coming up. St. Ed's driving here late 4th quarter. We're halfway through the 4th quarter. 44-16. Audubon on top. An 8-man District 9 contest from Fort Dodge tonight, live on 93.7 KKRL. Swisher in the backfield again. Baker to his right. Gales look like they jumped. They're going to get a false start. The flag came out late, but it looked like they jumped before the snap.
Did. Somebody on the left side here. That's certainly not what the Gales want, is a penalty like that in that situation.
Going to bring up 2nd and 5 now. Mark it off 5 yards. Makes it a little more difficult to pick up the first down. Clock continues to run. We'll go under 8 to play here in the 4th quarter. Carroll picking up a win over Creston tonight, 50-7. That game was on Kick 106.7. Baker on the carry.
There's a hold again.
No flag thrown. It's going to bring up 3rd down now.
Coach and staff and a lot of the Wheeler fans are seeing a lot of holds out there.
Clock continues to run. 2nd and 6. Loss on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd and 6. Gain of 0 on the play.
There's no quitting the Gales, that's for sure. They're playing hard. And
St. Ed's taking some time off the clock here on this drive. It could come back to bite them a little bit. So we're at 7:10 left. Swisher going to drop back to pass. Going to step up in the pocket. Is going to run now with the football. Ball came out. Going to hit right into the hands. Is that Colton Hansen picking it up? And I think that's Colton Hansen recovering a fumble.
I think it was.
Got tacked with the penalty on a fumble earlier, comes back, sticks with the play, and picks up the fumble recovery there.
Yeah, it's just those little things that changes your play calling, the trajectory of the game. Yeah, I mean, you never know how that all pans out, but it worked out well for the Wheelers.
Colton Hansen with a fumble recovery. That's the 3rd, I think that's the 2nd turnover on the defensive side for Audubon tonight. They'll come to the line of scrimmage. I think that's Aaron Olson still in at quarterback. Obermeyer to his left. Aaron Olson going to keep on a quarterback keeper. Shoves one man off of him. Now reverses field. And he's going to be brought down shortly after that. Going to bring up 2nd down now. Loss of almost 5. I think going to be right about 5 on the play.
That was a big turnover for the Gales because Audubon's going to try to work some clock now. And the time is certainly not in the favor of St. Edmonds.
And at this point, if we're up 44-16, I don't know if you risk putting Carson back in the ballgame, save him for next week.
Yeah.
So Audubon really going to be one-dimensional with Aaron Olson at quarterback, kind of running the football a little bit. And I think St. Ed's knows that. They could use that to get back in the game with 6:20 left.
Like I said, both teams are getting tired, and you never know. With Aaron Olson, he doesn't need much room.
Also going to keep it on the quarterback keeper, looking for blockers. Now reverses field, and he's going to fall down shortly after that. And to gain 1 on the play.
I'm sure Aaron's getting tired, too. It's Iron Man football out there, going both ways and running constantly.
I'd say it's been a very physical football game tonight.
Very physical game tonight. And, it's just, this point in the game, you're just running on pure adrenaline, really.
5:42 left here. 3rd and 14 for Audubon. Definite passing situation. Olsen going to be in at quarterback. Wouldn't be surprised if St. Ed's tried to send a blitz here. They're going to keep it with Olsen on the keeper. He might bounce this out to the outside. Going to pick up the first down stretch for you. He's going to be close.
It's close. I don't know where they're going to mark it.
They might have to measure it. He might just be tad short.
I think he's short.
It's going to bring up a 4th down, but a 4th and 1. Gain of 13 on the play for Aaron Olsen. We'll keep it on the quarterback keeper.
Nothing else. I could see Coach Burks trying to draw him offside.
And then calling a timeout, or calling a timeout here, or maybe running the clock down. Going to bring in Larson and Obermeyer in. Bring in a bigger package here up front.
Play clock's down here.
8 seconds on the play clock. Now down to 6. Audubon in no hurry here. Obermeyer going to be in a wildcat situation. There's going to be a timeout by Audubon.
Something was messed up there. They didn't have enough people on the field, I don't think.
Audubon will take the timeout. We'll step away and take it with him. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Wheelers lead at 44-16, late 4th quarter on 93.7 KKRL.
Remembering whether it's a home or away game, getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things, like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, Ref.
That's simple human sense.
Call Community Insurance in Audubon today at 712-563-4422 or stop by at 422 Tracy Street in Audubon.
44-16, your score, 4:43 left here in the ball game. And we'll have your New Way Auto Group scoreboard show coming up tonight. I'll get down on the field shortly after conclusion of tonight's games. Talk with head coach Sean Burks for that scoreboard show. Going to air on a Kick 106.7 as well as KCIM from 10 to midnight. Wheelers in a 4th and 1. Going to try to get St. Ed's to jump offside. He's going to bring a man in motion. That's Obermeyer. Going to go under center on a quarterback sneak, and St. Ed's going to read that perfectly. He pushed the center back, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 now coming up for St. Edmunds, and that's a good stop for the Gales. Wanting to try to get back into the game.
That was exactly what they needed. That was well defended. That was a pretty interesting play by the Wheelers, pretty creative. Obermeyer went in motion, came back, came under center, and snapped it right away to him.
I've seen the Kansas City Chiefs run that play in the NFL before.
And they just stuffed it. That nose guard just pushed it back, and Carter Obermeyer had no chance to get the first down.
44-16, Walker, the nose guard's done a nice job defensively for St. Ed's tonight.
Yeah, he's a good ball player.
St. Ed's making some substitutions. 1st and 10 coming up, 4:31 left here in the 4th quarter. Meyer, the running back, to Swisher's left. Baker in the slot. Gallus to the right side of the formation. Gallus was moving there at the snap. Swisher nowhere to go. Colton Hansen going to come up with a sack in the backfield. Colton Hansen having himself a great game tonight.
Yeah, he is. That worked out better for the Wheelers. They didn't call that motion, but that was a blatant motion out there.
Right in front of the ref. Gallus,
right in front of him.
I think Gallus was off the line, and at the snap tried to move up a little bit.
Coach Burks is talking to him about it, too. But it worked out best for the Wheelers because now it's 2nd and 10 instead of 1st and 15.
Going to bring up 2nd and 19.
Yeah.
Loss of 9 on the play. Probably definite passing situation kind of with where we're at in the game here for St. Ed's now. It'll be a high snap. Swisher able to catch it. Looking to set up a screen to Meyer. Wheelers flowing to the football. Meyer going to break away. He's going to have the first down, or excuse me, going to be up close to the first down marker. And he's going to have the first down. It's going to be a gain of about 20 on the play.
That was a nice run by him. That was really pretty well defended, and Wheelers had 2 guys there to make the tackle. He just split them and went down the field.
Clock continues to run. 3:33 left here in the fourth quarter. It's 44-18. Audubon on top. It's been a physical football game so far. Wheelers on defense. St. Ed's driving. They're going to have it ball on the Wheeler 21-yard line. Swisher drops back to pass, looking to go to the end zone. Nice defense there, and Gallus had to play defense himself because the ball was underthrown, and Sanderson in great position.
Great position. Half the time that's called offensive interference. He had good position, and
Gallus threw him down.
Yeah, just grabbed him and threw him down. And it's supposed to be anybody. It's the defender's in position for the ball. He's got just as much right to it as a receiver does.
Clock stops momentarily. 22 passes unofficially for Swisher tonight for the Gales. He'll be in the shotgun. He'll drop back to pass. Baker throwing some protection. Over the middle, going to be caught, but good flow to the football there by the Wheelers. It's going to be close to a first down. It's going to be third down.
Another
late hit going to come in. Going to give it an automatic first down now. Going to bring an automatic first down. Clock stop at 3 minutes left here in the ball game.
That was another tough call. I think it's probably the right call for safety reasons. But, the Wheelers are just playing hard and doing what they can to keep them out of the end zone. And just a tad late on the hit once they hit the ground, and the official sees it as an unsportsmanlike.
44-16 your score. Going to be first and goal for the Gales. Ball on the Wheeler 6-yard line. That score update brought to you by Eco Water Systems, Drees Company there in Carroll. I want to thank all the great Audubon sponsors helping us bring you guys tonight's game as well. Swisher in the shotgun. Going to hand it off to Baker. Baker going to run left, and a good open field tackle by Austin Christensen again. We'll drop him for a loss a little bit.
Again, the defensive end, I'm not sure which one it is. But he set the edge there. It allowed...
Might have been Colton Hansen. He's up walking over this way.
Might have been Colton. He just set the edge there, and that allowed Austin Christensen, just to come in and make the tackle.
I think we're going to get a timeout on the field by St. Ed's. 2:26 left here in the ball game. Audubon leads at 44-16. We'll step away, take a break. St. Ed's got it. Second and goal. We return here in 30 seconds on 93.7 KKRL.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
44-16. St. Edmond's going to have the ball when both teams get back on the field. It's going to be a goal-to-go situation for the Gales. 26 left. Ball on the Wheeler 8-yard line. Second and goal here for St. Edmond's. Game, I would assume, pretty much wrapped up with 2:26 left. Wheelers lead it by a couple of touchdowns, 44-16, but if St. Ed's can score and get an onside kick, it'll make things interesting. Swisher will draw back to pass, looking over the middle of the field. Is it going to be caught for a touchdown? And they're going to say he caught it for a touchdown. It's going to be an 8-yard touchdown catch. I didn't quite see who caught it. It was on the far end zone.
It was a good pass, good catch. It's put it only where the receiver could get it down low.
Dominic McLean with the catch, number 7.
It wasn't like the Wheelers were out of position or anything. It was a great throw. He bolted it right through there.
4 touchdown passes tonight for 3 touchdown passes tonight, for Swisher. Going to make it a 22-point game at 44-22 with 2:20 left here. Gale's going to go for 2. Swisher going to roll out to the left, going to now pump fake, going to try to walk into the end zone. The 2-point conversion going to be no good, and that score will remain at a 22-point lead for the Wheelers. Probably onside kick ensuing with 2:20 left when we return. Wheelers lead at 44-22. We'll step away, take a break. Back in 1 minute here on 93.7 KKRL.
Hi, this is J.R. Mayhall, insurance agent and realtor with Gredeman & Associates. We're excited to announce Eric Bass and Nate Gredeman have joined our team. Eric has numerous years of experience in both insurance and real estate, and we're excited that Nate has moved back and brought his wealth of knowledge of commercial real estate to our team, and he also has his insurance license. It's a very challenging time in both real estate and insurance, and we are here to help you. Gredeman & Associates, Highway 30 here in Carroll.
From footings to framing to finish, for farm, home, or commercial, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odenbolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumber yard.
Hill's likely going to set up for an onside kick here, I would assume, down 22, just coming off a touchdown. They're going to pinch in the front line on the kick return there for Audubon. Jordan Nowatsky, the man back deep to receive in case this is a regular kickoff.
I think you're going to see an onside.
Kick. Going to be a boot one. It's going to go to the back row and falling on it. Oh, popped away at first. Audubon fans screaming for a flag after one that was called similar situation.
It was similar.
The last drive, but it's going to be Audubon Wheeler football and likely going to be able to run a lot of the clock off with 2:17 left here in the ball game. Again, we'll name that Motor Inn a player of the game coming up after the conclusion of tonight's game. Motor Inn, a Carroll Premier Toyota and a Chevy Buick dealership, from everything from sales to service to parts and a collision. Also tune over to Kick 106.7 as well as KCIM tonight, the New Way Auto Group scoreboard show going on at 10 o'clock. That'll run from 10 to midnight. Jeff Blankman, Mason Nealon, Jim Alter going to be on that for you guys tonight. Aaron Olson in at quarterback. He's going to keep it on the quarterback keeper. Looks for some blocks up the middle and goes out of bounds. Earlier, he stayed in bounds. It almost looked like he was trying to go out of bounds. And at this situation, you want the clock to continue to run.
He's a veteran player there, kind of knows what he's doing. I just wish he'd secure the ball a little bit better. He's holding out there away from his body. And all it takes is somebody to hit him at that, and the ball pops out.
14 carries unofficially tonight for Aaron Olson. Going to bring up a 2nd and 4. Wheeler's likely going to snap this with a couple seconds on the play clock. 1:45 left. Play clock down to 13. Olson snaps it with 10. Going to give it up the middle.
Who that was? 31.
Mason Kasperbauer on the play.
He got 3 or 4 more yards than he probably should have.
Yeah, he was hitting the backfield, but did a nice job of keeping his legs going.
Yeah.
And it's going to bring up a 3rd down now for Audubon.
He's going to be a fine football player for Audubon in the next few years. He's only a freshman, and he's another one like Austin Christian. He just has a nose for the football. He knows, got great instincts and plays hard.
44-22. I think we got a timeout on the field by St. Ed's to kind of stop the clock a little bit. Down by 22. Casey Miners, Randy Spees tonight with you on 93.7 at KKRL. Regional game of the week. Audubon taking on St. Edmunds, 8-man District 9. Wheelers lead it 44-22. We'll name that Motor Inn player of the game coming up shortly. Also get down on the field, talk with Coach Burks about tonight's eventual win. I'm going to say it's going to be a win with 1:33 left. You're up 22. St. Ed's just seems to kind of creep there a little bit.
Yeah, there's no
in
quit.
The shadows.
There's no quit.
We resume action here. Olson in at quarterback. And a keeper on a quarterback keeper. Has a blocker in front of him in Austin Christensen. Going to break free. Going to have a 1st down and slides down. A good job of sliding down. Going to stay in bounds. It moves the chains.
That should do it.
Did a nice job looking up at the clock and seeing where they were at.
St. Edmunds doesn't call a timeout. They should be able to run the clock out now.
The Gales have 1 timeout remaining. Clock continuing to run. We have Aaron Olson gained to 13 on the play. Looks like they're going to try to kneel the ball out. They have Austin Christensen and Kasperbauer back about 5 yards deep of Olson, who's 5 yards deep from the line of scrimmage. Olson going to knee it.
Just have to get one more snap.
Use yardage on the play. It's going to hurt his overall stats. To bring it to a 2nd and 4. A loss of 4 on the snap. 16 carries unofficially tonight for Aaron Olson. One more play will do the end of it. Wheeler's going to come up to 4-0. They win at 44-22. A very physical ball game tonight. We'll have your Mackey Motors post-game show coming up in just a little bit here on 93.7 at KKRL. Mackey Motors, your premier. Mackey Motors in Lake City, the recipient of that GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Aaron Olson going to take the snap, and that will end tonight's ball game with 15 seconds left on the clock. He'll lose a couple more on the play, but 17 carries unofficially tonight for Aaron Olson. He had 5 touchdowns in tonight's game. Had 3 rushing, 1 receiving, 1 passing tonight, and that will end tonight's game. Wheelers pick up a 44-22 win. We'll step away, take a break. Your Mackey Motors postgame show coming up in just moments here on 93.7 at KKRL.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Way Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
At Audubon County Memorial Hospital and Clinic, their mission is to deliver excellence with quality and compassion to everyone they serve. From their primary care providers and emergency services to their outpatient specialists and rehab department, they're here for you. They're also proud of their local heroes, the Audubon Wheelers athletes. Keep shining, Wheelers. Audubon County Memorial Hospital and Clinic. Your health, their commitment. Heritage Insurance wants to wish the Audubon Wheelers good luck. Heritage Insurance offers years of experience in protecting all your assets with personalized customer service that you can always trust. Let their staff answer all your insurance questions. Call for your appointment today at 712-563-9584. That's 563-9584. Good luck, Wheelers, from everyone at Heritage Insurance.
Hey, sports fans, R&J Wagner Trucking, the top name in expedited transportation since 2002, is cheering on the Audubon Wheelers. With their cutting-edge equipment and expert team, R&J Wagner handles all your liquid bulk needs with unbeatable reliability. They're proud to support our local schools and wish the best of luck to all the athletic teams.
Go Wheelers!
From everybody at R&J Wagner Trucking, we're behind you all the way.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Way Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
The Audubon Wheelers moved to 4-0 with a 44-22 victory tonight here on 93.7 KKRL. Randy Spees, Casey Miners with the Mackey Motors post-game show. Mackey Motors recipient of that GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at a Mackey Motors in Lake City and at MackeyMotors.com. Randy, thoughts on tonight's game? A really good performance from Aaron Olson. Also, the Wheelers just in general ran the football well tonight. And it was a very physical game. The more physical team, I think, won tonight's ball game.
Yeah, first of all, hats off to St. Edmond's Gales. They played hard. I just think in the end, Audubon depth and the big plays that you mentioned just overwhelmed them a little bit. But boy, there was no quit in St. Edmunds, and they did a lot of nice things too. And their defense really swarmed the ball. For the most part, they bottled up the Wheelers' rushing attack, but Aaron Olson just got away a few times and made some big plays, and that was really the difference in the game.
Aaron Olson going to be named our Motor Inn Player of the Game tonight. Olson had 5 touchdowns, kind of dipping his hand a little bit into everything. He had 17 carries, 194 yards unofficially tonight with 3 rushing touchdowns. Those rushing touchdowns coming of 49, 56, and a 23. Also had 2 receptions, 36 yards, a receiving touchdown, and that went 1 for 1, 11 yards and a touchdown. So Aaron Olson named our Motor Inn Player of the Game. Randy, he played great tonight and was the leader on the offense tonight for the Wheelers.
Yeah, very deserving. But you'd think with somebody with that kind of stats in the game, it was an easy call.
Yeah.
But we were discussing there in the break, there's a lot of Wheelers that played outstanding.
Colton Hansen tonight.
Colton Hansen had some great blocks and played some great defense. Recovered a fumble, I believe.
Blocked a punt.
And Austin Christensen was just all over the field on defense. Made some smashing tackles.
Yes.
The quarterback for the Gales, Swisher, he's going to have to ice down after this game. He took some hits. And offensively, he made some great catches. Austin did. And, there were a lot of other Wheelers that really contributed and played hard and very deserving, too. But, yeah, with those kind of stats, Aaron Olson, how do you go wrong with that?
Again, Aaron Olson named your Motor Inn Player of the Game. Wheelers pick up a 44-22 win. They move to 4-0. Don't forget your New Way Auto Group scoreboard show coming up tonight on a Case IM as well as Kick 106.7. And Jeff Blankman, Mason Neal, and Jim Molitor's got that for you. I'll get down on the field talk with Coach Brooks for that scoreboard show coming up 10 to midnight on KCIM and at Kick 106.7. For my broadcast partner, Randy Spees, this is Casey Minor saying thank you. Tuning in to Class 8 man to District 9 football tonight on 93.7 at KKRL.